No, let's not. Let's rotate device the other way. Uh, wow. So this is very interesting. Fuck. It wants me to do it this way. I don't want to do it this way. No, that doesn't give me the option. Oh, are we here yet? You are here, Deathclaw. uh, I've boomered it all to hell. Was that your shoe? I know, right? What the fuck? Uh, damn, this sucks. I can only do it in this format. Damn. I boomered it all up. I fucked it all up. Yeah. Uh, Doc Mac, what's up, brother? Welcome to Lackluster 4. And see, I don't want to be showing all that. Fuck. I have no way to put the phone up like this. There's no. I got no apparatus for that. Wait, yeah, dude. Fuck, what am I talking about? This thing is fully posable, right? Yeah, from here. So yeah, I do have that capability. Ha! Look at me figuring shit out. That's great. That's great. Oh. All right. That's right. Improvise, adapt, change, and overcome. Yeah. Okay. All right. I just can't see myself, but I see chat. Like you guys see me this way. It's actually quite slimming, I think. But like I cannot see. Boom. Hey, at least this view makes you look thin. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Oh. But now you get to see that I'm wearing. Whatever. I just kind of lean in. I could lower this thing. And look, I'm up. I'm like, hey. Buzz. There we go. What's up, brother? Yeah, having a hell of a time tonight. Hell of a time. I mean, it keeps dropping out and shit. So yeah. Oh, there you go. See that little number right there? Look at that. That's the new thing that's going around. Even the flags. Yeah, well, I can't show you the flags. I mean, it's just that's all my notes, my to-do list. You know, and there is the flags are actually hiding like super pertinent information, secret squirrel stuff, like my fucking I don't know, my social security card or some shit. But yeah, I can raise it up just a little bit, I think. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Got my danger mouse stuff. Well, not really. It's just there you go. There, how's that? That looks a little better. I just gotta tighten it up. Yeah, like Max Headroom, right? Right, Buzz? Hi, I'm Max Headroom. Yeah, Max Headroom, man. And that's my PO box number. So that's pretty cool. That's why I like a blue board, whiteboard. Everybody's got the blue screen. You guys see, or the green screens. They can just put whatever they want as a background. I ain't all tech savvy like that here at Mad Shad Productions. Ghetto as fuck. In association with Ghetto Productions. No. um, no, I don't want to. I'm not too big on stuff like that. The John Kritzen version of Max Headroom. Which one is that? Was that the one where he was Lawnmower Man? That guy? Because I remember Max Headroom had a part in that. kind of strange. My production. It's not really a production. What I do here is not a production. It's mad. It's just yeah. Love the production level quality. Yeah, hey, yeah. We aim to please around here at Mad Shad Productions. I shouldn't say that. There's a Farscape. Ooh, wow, that spoof Max. Oh shit, that's badass. Like he covered him. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the lives, they just keep. What was I talking about? Castile, freaking Spanish people, you know, the pickpockets and the those guys trying to sell you shit, you know, those guys. Oh, the club, the club doorman. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. There's always a club doorman at these big clubs. All right. So and he's whoa whoa whoa, hey there. He speaks kind of good English. Hey there, Jarhead. And they always call you by Jarhead or whatever. You know, they know who you are. Klingon Princess, what's up? Yeah, we're over here now. Lackluster 4. And they stand there, and everybody else is walking by him, right? But he's got you and your group of Marines, and he's saying, no, it's going to be $30 for each of you to come in. And he's letting people go by. You know, going, ciao, ciao, hey, yeah. Oh, Americano, Americano, yeah, yeah, gordo, gordo. That's stupid. And you know, he's shaking us down while everybody else is going in. Yeah, I boomered it big time, Klingon. Teal. Shit, Doc Mac. You know, that's probably where we met. Tijuana, man. Tijuana's fucking crazy. But it's fun. It is actually a fun place to go. It really is. Go there with a big group of people. That's you know, we didn't really do any when I was there. I didn't do no fighting. We did a lot of running. Ran from the cops. We ran from. Let's turn my head sideways. Yeah, I screwed it up. Klingon Princess. It's a. I was fucking with the rotation thing. You know, rotate. And it got locked somehow, and here I am. Hey, all right. Thumbs up, everyone. Yeah. 2 thumbs up. 4 people in chat. Yeah, we big time now, bro. Let's roll. And just like that, all 4 people hit. Well, we had 2, right? So we had 2 people that didn't hit a thumbs up. But now we did. 30 years ago. Yeah, it would just hurt now, Doc Matt. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. They had Tijuana too. It's got the best drinks and it's got the worst drinks. uh oh shit! Really, Klingon Princess? Yeah. So you are shit, man. We're all talking the same language. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah. That's a crazy place, man. Freedom, and that's what true freedom looks like. Uh, old hurting hands. All right, Stuart. Yeah. Yeah, it was just great times. I would like to go there during Dias de Muerte, you know, the Day of the Dead thing. I think that would be cool. Well, anywhere in Mexico, for that matter, that would be badass. You know, everybody's wearing a mask, and there's, you know, skeletons and stuff. You know, mask and face painting. I did. You know, remember I told you guys I've done. You know, I've done face painting before. I tried to tackle the Dias de Muerte thing, and paint on somebody's face, and it didn't turn out well. So it's definitely something you got to work at. Uh, Now I've seen these guys. They had the badass. So the airbrush guys, they had stencils. They had it all set. Oh, okay. You want Dias de Muerte? Okay. That's gonna be 3 colors. Okay. And they lay out their 3 colors, right? And you got a little bowl in that little thing that you put your pigment in, and psh, they'd set out their 3 colors, and then they would set out these little stencils, and boom, psh, 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 done. Stencil 1 is out, and they throw that away. Stencil 2, psh, 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 that makes another pattern on your head. Stencil 3, psh, 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 that makes the other pattern. Then they take, then they dump that, or they connect another gun that has another bowl with the pigment in that they need. Psst, blue. Psst, red. Psst, green. Boom, done. Okay, that'd be $35, please. And here I am trying to do it by fucking hand. Hold still. Sorry, didn't mean to poke you in the eyeball. Yeah, shut up. Walk it off. Yeah. Yeah. That's right, Doc Man. I remember this now. Yeah, tequila flowed like water. And everybody asked you if you want a shot. It would happen. Everybody would ask you, want a shot? Want a shot? Want a shot? Wherever you go, you could go to the fucking dry cleaners, all right? And be doing your fucking laundry, and somebody would come up, hey, you want a shot of tequila? Okay. You have to explain what a tequila shakers is. I don't like tequila. I do not. Oh, I get a splitting fucking headache, and I wouldn't allow it. Makes me super drunk and super sick. I throw up. I mean, the worst I ever had was the taste of tequila, which I think broke me. It was in the Marine Corps, obviously, and we were drinking Jose Cuervo out of a stainless steel canteen cup. And something about the stainless steel and the tequila that made it absolutely fucking terrible. Klingon. Okay, I've heard of. Yeah, that's interesting. It's kind of like a body shot, or there's another one where they hold a girl upside down and she spits it into your mouth, or she's got the jigger in her mouth and drops it into your mouth. There's all kinds of weird ones, or you got to sit upside down or some shit. Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Yeah. Oh God. Oof. There's too many hands. Too many people getting my tequila before me. You never know what's going on there. Oh, tipping you backwards and shaking you as you're taking a shot. That's got to be rough. Ooh, man. If it hits you just right in the stomach, that's it. You're all tequila's up. Yeah. That white sand. Oh, okay. I see that. Now I'm going back. Death Claw. Wow, cool. I thought about going immigration out of the Marine Corps. I did. When you separate, you start to separate. Your short timer. They send you to these job fairs that are hosted on the base, and everybody's there. The FBI's there, the immigration's there. You got some private security companies there. I mean, it's just bullshit. You got some other stuff, and we like your kind of this and that. And immigration was sounding pretty good, and that was '98. I thought about it. I really did. I like the fact that 1800. No, I hate that stuff. Not the 1800. They walk. Right, Doc Mac. Yeah, I remember those stories. I hate 1800 too. Oh, man, that's pretty rough on me too. The taste, it's just the taste, man. It gets me every time. Coma above, it's gonna bug me. Oh, did you, Klingon? I don't care. Sometimes I can read. You know what I'm saying? You can read through things. You can oh yeah. The mind is built that way. To recognize. We've all seen the meme. It was a total fucking gibberish, but you could read it because it was just it was a pattern. So the pattern, if the pattern doesn't fit, the mind says, oh, okay, and just, constructs it. Just like our auto text, like our auto predictive text. The mind does the same thing, but quicker. So, most people can read it. Oh shit. uh, uh, hey, no problem, Deathclaw. No problem, bro. I mean, it's cool. Uh, you know, I'm just digging on Klingons here. Yeah, drink gin instead. After that, I can't smell it until Hispanic neighbors brought over a high dollar stuff and smooth, good ending. Same. Yeah. The closest I got to anything that I liked. What the hell was that? Hornitos. Yeah, Hornitos. Hornito. That's about the closest thing that I could possibly kind of enjoy. Like straight up. Now I like a good margarita or a Corona Rita. Yeah. 3 bottles of beer into the margarita bottle. Yeah. Uh, so I used to be really good. I used to love Patron. Oh my God, Patron. I would do it straight up with salt. Um, it was good. It was good. But even that now just grabs me and doesn't go right by me. So I try to stay away from that too. I do like the Patron coffee liqueur though. Oh man, black coffee. That's good. That's good. That's tasty. Uh, you like the clear Juanitos. Uh, yeah, yeah. It's all good. It's all good, right? Ah, uh, I think that's the one I got. I have to check. Hold on, Klingon Princess. Let's see. Uh, I remember I did something with it. Oh yeah. Ah, I knew it's Yes. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, there it is. No, it's not. It's not. It's not Hornitos. It's Altos. It's pretty good. It's not bad. Uh, Altos, 100% agave. Uh, it's not really a Cadillac, but it was a new company uh, that used the same process as like Patron, uh, but cheaper. You can see some floaties in there, but they do it old school, baby. Uh, but it's pretty good. It's straight up 100% agave, 40% alcohol content. Uh, yeah, so they like their kind of can you say old school style, and it's cheap. They make it cheaply. It's cheaply made because they're the way that they're doing it. And I still got some. You can see how much I've drank out of it, and I've had this thing for years. Uh, what? Wait, whoa. Uh, Anything with an object inside, like castle or skull, tastes good, but same results at end. Yeah, the picture should have told you everything, right? Warning. Yeah, there's none of that here going on here. I don't know. There's some kind of thing there on the right there. I can't make out what that is. I ain't got my spectacles on. Hold on, let me get my spectacles. Yep. Hey, there, sonny boy. What kind of goddamn tequila you giving me here? Oh, just shows. Yeah, it shows like a a picture, a stenographed picture of them harvesting the agave. Big old bins. Yeah. Hincho y Mico. Master distiller. Yeah, that's it. It's some kind of master distiller. Yeah. Government warning. According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects. 2. Consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs your ability to drive a car or operate machinery and may cause health problems. Righty then. Oh, it comes out of New York too. Produced and bottled at Pinard Ricard, Mexico. something something SA of the CV AB del Tequila number one Arandas Jalisco, Mexico, CP. Imported by Bernard Ricard, USA, New York, New York. So that's how it comes in. Damn. So it goes. Why does it go from like Mexico to New York to me? To the rest of it, like New York has got the see what's up with that. I mean, New York has got the lockdown on some of this shit. Ooh, is there a bottle with a castle inside? No castles. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing there. No castles. Just one guy working. That's it. That's it. It's got a really cool. The bottle's cool too. I like the bottle. And you know what I do? I save the bottles, right? You know, repurpose them. I used to have a friend of mine, Russian girl. She was married. She was married and working with one of the guys I was doing his restaurants, pest control. And she would take these bottles. I'd bring them sometimes. And she did. Her and her daughter like did some kind of arts and crafts thing. They painted them and built these things, and that's pretty cool. You know, whatever. I didn't give a shit. But I have to say that they got really creative and artsy, craftsy, and foo-fooey with it. And that was pretty neat to watch. And the thing is, I got to watch them build it because they would make it and then set it off in the side in the restaurant, and then I'd come through midnight and I'd come, doing my spraying thing. And I'd walk in the office and go, oh, hey, look at that. They made that. That's how far they got. And you get to see their progression, if you will. It comes from a port in New York, California, even if it's transported via land. No clue why. Yeah, I mean, what kind of rabbit hole is that? It could be the the good fellas. Hey, you bring that tequila up here to New York. See, you see, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, Johnny the Squid. Hey, come here. Hey. I don't remember much. Yeah, I know that really smooth. Got video of me falling up the stairs. Doc Mac, no way. You did that shit. I've fallen downstairs before. I've never fallen up. I'm pretty sure I've fallen upstairs too. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I got. That's basically what I got. I've got another bottle of Sky vodka. It's got that much left in it, and I've had that for years. And that was when I had company over. Security cameras remind you of what you don't remember. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah. So, and they're good for review as well. I kicked out a violent dude. I was a convenience store clerk. Yeah. Yep, I was a clerk. So gun-toting clerk. But this very belligerent individual came in, and I've had to kick people out before, but this was probably the worst. And the most Philadelphian Italian-sounding New York accent. Yeah, I used to do accents all the time. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. But I had one girl. She was from Rockingham, New York, and I mimicked her accent so good and started fucking with her and like, yeah, Johnny. Yeah, I know Johnny. Yeah, from Third Street, eh? I was like, no, from Fifth. Oh yeah, is that over there? And she was basically feeding me everything, and I was like, yeah. And then finally, I was just like, no, I'm just bullshitting. I'm not from New York. She's like, fuck you. Hey, she was living in my hotel, so for free, I heard. But it was fun. I convinced some missionaries that I was from the Netherlands. Diana Poe, okay. Welcome to Lackluster Friday 4 or 5. I don't know. I don't know. I forget. It's wow. I've been going at this for quite some time. And every time I move the damn thing, because it's propped up on the table, and if I move the table, then it moves the whole damn camera, which is top heavy anyway. Fuck. And I just seen lights. What y'all doing? Look out my balcony window. Hey, fuck y'all doing? I have these really, really bright, like 1,000 lumen flashlights, and I can get out there and just boom. Yes, going crazy. Yep, I added the knee pads, and she's holding a hoe. It was a suggestion that somebody made. I forget who. You have to look in the comments. So, yeah, what's up, going crazy? What's going on with you? We're just hanging out. Lackluster 4. Welcome to Lackluster Fridays 4. I think I did it. I think I just said LL4. That is about as mad as me and 2 Koreans convincing a Walmart employee in Oklahoma that I was a Scotsman. Yeah, how'd you pull that one off? That's funny. Yeah, I mean, it's just the kind of shit fun shit you would do. And dog sitting a pit. Dog sitting a pit. Oh, dog sitting a pit. Oh shit! Wow, cool. Pits are badass. Drunk and way too much Highlander. That's no problem. Oh, okay. That's how you did it. Death Claw. Drunk and way too much Highlander. There can be only one. That's that, and it's funny that you. No, yeah, I feel you going crazy. I love them, man. Pits are beautiful, amazing creatures, man. They really are. They're very super protective, especially of kids, and big fucking love animals, man. They just lap dog, just very responsive when you pet them. They just yeah, and very very warm little heaters in the bed. Yeah, and of course, yeah, they do. I mean, that's why the pit bull was being bred, was to protect children. I mean, look it up. There's some shit. These dogs were actually bred to protect kids because mommy was working and daddy was off at war. And get you. I mean, there's fucking advertisements, man. That's pretty cool. They got fucking advertisements of dogs. These pit bulls, and they are badass now. The pit bull. Don't quote me on this, but it's like 700 to 900 pounds per square inch of force in their jaw. No, I couldn't either. Going crazy. And the alligator, which is a badass chomper, is like 1,500 or something. I don't know. There's some kind of correlation with the alligator and the pit bull. It's similar. Let's go with that. They have similar, just beast, man. But their mentality is one of the great protectors, especially of kids. And that was the thing. Love pits, but the best dog I ever worked with was a Rottie Dane cross. Damn thing was big as a pony. Holy shit. Their jowls are solid. Yeah. Wow. A Rottie Dane. A Rottweiler Great Dane mix. Ooh, wow. Very smart, huh? If it was, I had a friend that was a German Rottweiler named Sienna. Very, very, very fucking smart. And she was a house dog in a house with cats, chickens, pigeons, and other dogs. And she was just great. She actually went. They put her to. I think she went to obedience school. Uh, and then the owner got the dog from somebody. And yeah, Roddy Dane. That's got to be man, big monster of a dog. Great dogs, huh? They're great. I mean, great disposition. Big lap dog. They love to sit in your lap and get attention and get petted, and get love. You know, they'll do anything you say. I mean, anything to win your love. You know, and they're extremely smart and good at it. They will put those puppy dog eyes on you so bad. I really want a piece of that chicken, please. Oh, I'm dying over here. It's been uh, about 5 hours since I've ate. Okay, make it 3. Uh, and you will just be like Jedi, you know, your piece of chicken. You know what I mean? Just boom. Oh shit. Or sometimes I thought they had like telekinesis powers because you whatever you're eating, you know, and you're eating intently because it's really good, but out of nowhere, you'll take and fling a piece or a piece will go flying off your chest, hit your lap, and onto the ground, and but oh yeah, I mean trained, uh, they're workhorses. Oh, you've seen that going crazy. That's cool. But man, they do the job. If you give them a job to do, that's their job, and they do it. If they're security, they do it. If they're something else, they do it, and they're really fucking smart. I used to fuck with Sienna all the time because she was trained, right, and her training involved some level of security, uh, and I got to test it. And so what I would do is I would sneak in middle of the night, you know, whatever, and I'd open the door and just leave it and just let it open, and I wouldn't go in. And then from there we would play this cat and mouse game where I would try to find her, just peeking around, pie in the corners, and because she's hiding in the shadows, not making a sound, somewhere close to your vicinity, and you can't find this little ninja, and she could at any point in time go, and she will fuck with you, you know. And I thought I seen her, and I peeked my head out, and I could tell I was in the light, and it was like she won. She kind of slowly pushed her way through the darkness and goes, and then, hey, what's up? Gotcha. I was like, fuck. It was like our little game we would play, you know, who could see who. Like we both knew that each other was there, but we couldn't get the angle on each other. You know what I'm saying? It was a weird thing. It was a weird game we played. Uh, extremely smart, extremely smart. Uh, uh, damn, no shit. These are big dogs. Damn, Jedi. That's a great story. Yeah. Hey, sometimes it happens. Like strangers in the night, exchanging glances. A rock and a Dane. Oh man, that's crazy. That's great. Did it have the color of the rock? You know, that tan and black. That'd been pretty cool. Uh, I remember Sienna. She would uh, the owner had trained her to go get the cat, or by the name. She would call it, "Go get, enter name here," and the dog Sienna. Oh, and it looked exactly like a rut. Just had the size of a day. That's badass, Death Claw. Wow, with the head, the ears, and all that. Wow, wow, that's pretty cool. That was a pretty cool dog, man. Hell yeah. And she was trained as the kittens were growing up and getting into trouble, that she would walk over. I mean, Sienna, I mean, she was a German rock, you know, still a force to be reckoned with. Would walk over there, find the kitty that was fucking around or fell down or got fucked up or something, you know, and would reach over there and pick them up by her neck, cat's just like, hey, whatever, hey. Every now and then you kind of swipe at her. And then she'd set the kitten down right there at your feet, so you could tend to the cat. That was something the owner she taught her, and so later on the cats grew up, and you could still give the dog the command, go get the cat, go get what's her name, Sierra, Misty, whatever, and she would go over there to a grown ass fucking cat, and the cat would be like, no, 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 okay. A big grown fucking adult cat, and Sienna's carrying the cat like, here we go again. The cat just kind of got used to it and didn't attack. Kind of cute to watch, and obviously the dog was just grabbing, just like every mom does, the back of the neck gingerly, and the cat just, okay, yeah. As mom would do, as most things would do. Most canines and felines, I guess. I tried that with my old Doberman. She really went for me. Oh, like, oh man, Dobermans. They're great dogs. They are great dogs, but they got a superiority complex about them. They really do. I mean, a Doberman Pinscher is. I think it's a freaking SS Waffen officer reincarnated. I really do. It's always fucking serious. Ears perked up and shit. Like, even when you give them commands, you're just like, hi. And they go off. Ever seen the dog that intentionally got rattlesnake bites protecting a kid on swing set? Wow, no shit. Yeah. I mean, dogs will do some shit. I put a buckle glove on. She went nuts. Did you really? And the dog sitting right here. Zeus, Magna, Zeus, and Apollo. You tried to put a baklava on your Doberman Pinscher? Oh man, there is pictures of Charity where she's all like, they took her to the Petco or whatever, and took pictures of her and fucking. They dressed her up in fucking these little onesies and shits, And there's a picture of her, like she's got like a bee thing on her head. It's got wings, and she's just like, get this fucking thing off me now, please. I think the little dogs don't mind much what you do to them. What you grab, because they're little dogs. They're cold anyway, right? So you gotta dress them for the occasion. I need to get something for Charity, for her, little extra protection out here when we get in the cold. It's just she's built kind of weird. She's mid-size, about 45, maybe a little bit more, maybe 46, 47 pounds, but depending. She's pretty fearless and very tough. I've had her in some very cold, environments, and she was like, "Let's go, boom." Now if it's cold and wet, it's a little different. Obviously, humidity and stuff, just like us. But she's badass. I have tried to put the fucking booties on her. She don't. No, she's gotta be one with the ground. Those booties, she's doing the duck walk, and she's trying to take them all. Yeah, the mid pin, not related to Dobermans, but same look, except mine was goofy. Miniature. Oh, the miniature Doberman Pinschers. Yeah. Goofy dogs, huh? This pit's been abused for sure. Won't go near the basement, and tears garden goes apart. Damn. Wow, man, going crazy. And so is that what you do? You kind of work with them, and kind of like dog psychology. Yeah. I've had to do that myself with Charity. She like I said, she came from a party house, and when they would get mad at her, they would literally grab her by her neck and her butt and throw her out the fucking door. So she had to learn real quick how to land on her feet by being thrown in the fucking air. Uh, and there were some other things they fed her. That's about the worst they ever did. They would just grab her, and, get out. If she does something wrong, they're wrong. And usually it was because she pooped or peed because nobody ever fucking walked her. So I stopped all that shit when I moved in. I was like, no, you take your dog for a walk. And he did that once in my presence where he grabbed the dog by the butt, by the neck, and I seen it and like just walked right by me. And I was like, okay, all right. Now this is the owner, well, the caretaker, the landlord of the house. The house that it was a huge fucking house. It had like 8 rooms. Yeah, two stories. Each one had a kitchen. I had my own bathroom in my room. Anyway, so with a locking door. So I told him, I said, look, if you ever do that again in my presence, I'm going to do the exact same thing that you just did to her. He's like, what? You heard me. I cannot tolerate that. I will not tolerate that in my fucking presence. Ever. And he's like, okay, I understand. And he didn't. Not in my presence. And that was the beginning. And he was, he respected me, I guess, obviously. But he was a crackhead. Didn't know it, until I got in there. And until 14 other people moved in. It was party every night, party central. And other dogs moved in. And so it's just a big old mess. Then we all got kicked out, of course. I halfway through all that, she was like, hey, I like you. And so I did everything. I fed her, I walked her, I did everything. And they were fine with that because they didn't have to do it. But they would do things like they would leave her in the house and he'd be gone for a week or so, on one of his coke binges. And she's in the house all by herself, and they would pour like a big old bag of food on the fucking ground. That's, there you go. And water, and she would have to drink out of the toilet, which is no big deal. And so, and she would pick one room to shit and piss in, and that's what she did. Nobody there walking her. Or she would do it at the door. I mean, like, she waited and waited and waited and held it because she knew it was so bad for her to go. And then finally she couldn't hold it anymore and she shit and piss at the doorstep. So when you open the door, you step in it. And that's what would piss him the fuck off. And he would get, fuck you, and pick her up throughout the fucking door. I was like, no, stop all that shit. That's fucked up. Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You're supposed to be here for your dog. Your dog's not, you don't put your dog on a shelf. And that's when I found out. And he's, I was like, oh, fuck, fine. And I was paying rent. So after it went down and it was given that, hey, we got to be out in a week or so, I found a place, and he's like, he's going in and out, and it's such a stressful time for him, whatever, what the fuck ever. And I'm just sitting here like, I already got a place to live. It's already going to be acceptable for me to bring Charity. He didn't know this. And finally the time came when he was getting ready to leave. He was like, okay, come on, Charity. And she wouldn't come. Charity, come. I said come. And she wouldn't come. And he's like, I'm going to take her to the pound. And I was like, no, you're not. No, you're fucking not. What the fuck you want me to do with her? Oh, she's coming with me. He's like, really? You'll do that? I was just going to take her to the pound, and then take her. I was going to drop her on the fucking side of the road. I was like, you motherfucker. All right. And I was like, no, I got her. I'm taking her. And that was it. And I promised her I'd be there I'd take care of her for the rest of her life. And, that will never happen again. They had a shock collar on her, keep her from barking. And I mean, she had to fight dogs. They would bring in the neighbors' dogs, which were big, big dogs. And she would have to fight them. And she's only 45 pounds. And so she's fighting your rock dame just for their fun. Oh, look, they're playing. The dog, the big dog, the invader dog is running around, eating her food, drinking her water, sitting, and she just turned into a super alpha bitch. And any dog she comes into contact with is fair game for her. There's only been like 3 dogs in her whole life that she's actually kind of gotten along with. But it was a good experience that she could have that. I've taken her to the dog park 3 or 4 times. The only time, the first time, she had a good time without not being on the leash. And the other times, she showed aggression and we had to leave. I mean, that's the thing, too. You go to a dog park, you can't have an aggressive dog. But all the dogs are fucking aggressive anyway. They're dogs, right? So, and I've never gotten her fixed. I just think that's, if she ever wanted to have, puppies or whatever, or if I did, or, and plus, what's it called? Spade? Yeah, you spade a female. Yeah, I never spaded her, because I mean that also fucks with her mental, her what do you call those things? Hormones and shit. And I mean she's pretty natural. I even stopped him from cutting off her tail. Like, no, you ain't fucking doing that shit either, man. What the fuck? But, yep. I've given her a pretty good life. I rescued her and she rescued me. Yeah, I mean, she's pretty whacked, and I've calmed her down a lot, given her a good, peaceful home. Yeah. Yeah, she had to live with 3 cats at one point in time. Yeah. But they grew to love each other. Even though they would have their little spats and fights. I would catch them cuddling together. I'm like you, EKT. Special place in the hand for my mental protectors of those people. Poor Paul. Yeah, yeah. And so I keep her safe. We have our fun. We do. We go hunting in the woods, so to speak. She hunts squirrels and tries to anyway. She's gotten close a few times, and she's actually at the age now. Like she's like almost 17 years old, I think. I guesstimate. And she hurt herself one time. Chasing a squirrel. She took a bad tumble, messed up her foot. Yeah, like kind of out of whack. It took a while for it about a week for it to heal up, but she still goes for the squirrels. I mean, she's like, she hunts them now, which is impressive. Before it was as soon as she seen them, didn't take in regard distance or anything. It's like, and she would go at it. And by that time, the squirrel was like, yeah, okay, up the tree it went, and it's blown. So we've gotten to the point now where she slows down. Does that thing, right? So, and I play with that. I kind of loosen the leash a little bit, and I keep just behind her, and step softly the same way. And then I provide what I do is I provide security for her, Overwatch, so I can look around and see who's watching, because she's about to go, ham on this fucking little squirrel. And I let her go. And I know that point when that's enough for her, and she's like, bam, she almost got this motherfucker. Squirrels, if you ever see a squirrel on the ground, I mean, these are some badass squirrels. They're like this tall. I've had to stop her a few times because they get big and fat and they can't move. So I'm like, no, don't leave that one alone. Go for the quick ones. At least they have a chance, right? My golden retriever jumped out of my truck at Burger King one time chasing a squirrel. Yeah, no shit. You gotta watch him, and That's dog will hunt, right? So, but I command her. I tell her to stand down, which doesn't really work too much, and I do other things like I click. You've heard in my videos. I don't want to do it now because she's laying down. And that's going to alert her. And I tell her start doing left and rights, and we stop at all crosswalks, and so it's working. I mean, we work. Sounds like Sling Blade. I wasn't even going for Sling Blade. I was trying to go for the sheriff from Kuhan Loot. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Dog will hunt. Anyway, yeah, it came out of Sling Blade, didn't it? Broad taters. My old Jack would get it. Yeah. Damn. I mean, there's some badass. She's badass. She's pride taters. Ha ha. Funny, not funny, queer. I'm to take this sling blade and put it in your head. Some people call it Joe Blade. I call it Sling Blade. Sometimes nothing's a real cool hand loot. Yeah. I can eat 30 eggs. Wait. And yeah, that guy, Luke, what's this dirt doing in my hole? Get this dirt out of my hole. Digs fucking hole. Luke, what's this dirt doing out of my hole? Put it back in the hole. Fuck. That's very reminiscent of, Marine Corps, in-house infantry punishment. You had to go dig a foxhole or a mortar pit or a CP mortar pit or maybe just a whole fucking CP. You're building that CP, complete with foxholes and tunnels, trenches. All you got is your little fucking water and e-tool. Get your mind right, Luke. Get your mind right. You had him in isolation, right? Going crazy. Yeah. Or the sweat box. Did they have the sweat box? Yeah. Why aren't these sandbags filled? Yeah. Mind games. Totally. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Yeah. And you had to complete it. You know what I'm saying? You had to do it. And there was a special place to do it. And, the platoon sergeant would make you do it, right? He would say, this is what you got to do to make everything right here. And your squad leader and, if you're private, your fire team leader, squad leader, fire team leader were there constantly, had to take shifts to watch you, make sure you don't fucking pass out, make sure you got some water. Okay, go ahead and eat the MRE. Okay, get back to work. All right, motherfucker, why am I here? Yeah, fuck you. So they're fucking with you, they're pissed off. And Sergeant's sitting in the barracks, drinking a fucking beer in his room. He's got everybody out there fucking with you, making you build this damn thing. A lot of times you didn't do whatever that was that led you to that point. So you really question your choices in life there. And it could be raining. Oh well, it's gotta be done. So gunny punishment is probably the worst. I'd say gunny punishment. Man. Oh man, and he would do that to everybody. We had him really. The first sergeant, most of our first sergeants were always just by the book. They were very by the book. They would fuck with you too sometimes though. But gunny all down, no, you're fair game. You are fair game. They're watching you for filth. They're waiting. They're waiting to see a little Irish pennant, one scuff on your fucking boot. Your hair too long. 5 o'clock shadow. Oh, that was the best. You know, we had one staff sergeant that worked in the administration. He would walk around with the fucking razor right here in the little pouch, you know, the little fucking blue razor, and he'd pick it out, go dry shave you right there, and then inspect it. What is this, Marine? What is this? Unacceptable. Unfucking set. Drop, give me 50. Who's your platoon leader? Who's your squad leader? You were in trouble just because you had a little 5 o'clock shadow and he got one whisker off his little test razor, you know. Yeah, they were always fun. Fun games, man. Fun games. Builds character, right? Builds character. What'd you say? Burning the midnight oil? Is it midnight? No way. I don't even know what time it is. I don't even know what time it is. Whoa. Oh, my back. It is. It's almost 1. 12:53. I love this answer. I love this question. What time is it? What time is it? I got 12:53. Yeah, right. You got almost 1. Yeah, you're 23:54. Yeah, okay. 11:54. Oh, okay. Well, I got 12:54. Yeah, you're in that time zone. 9:45. 9, really? Almost 10? Yeah. Bug Dude chiming in at 22:55. EKT at 5:55. Wow, yeah, that's right. Wow, everybody, that's what I love about it, man. What time is it? It's always different. That's great, man. I mean, think about that. It's, you know, we are like hundreds of miles, some of us in different continents, yet we're all like, you know, different time zones, you know. Oh, EKT, you anywhere near the Prime Meridian? That's pretty cool. I know it cuts through there. And it breaks up, right? It makes like turns, left turns, right turns. Sophia Bell, hey, Mr. Knowledge, Mr. Hey, Sophia Bell, how you doing? Yeah, I remember, Mr. Knowledge. Yeah. I know where you're at, EKT. But the Prime Meridian cuts through. No, you actually no. The clock is in Greenwich. Where's Greenwich? Greenwich Mean Time. That's the Prime Meridian line. That's where all the freaking fucking time zones start from. Start and end. That's like the clock for the world. The world clock. I bet it's fucking rainbow colors right now. They're probably fucking with the time too, you know. Oh, let's go back just 3 seconds. Yeah. I know that they have to adjust it from time to time. Grand Meridian time, yeah, something like that. Great Meridian time. I forget. Yeah, I know. I know about the Prime Meridian. You know, but not the Optimus Prime. The Optimus Prime time. Autobots, roll out. I cannot allow you to do this, Megatron. Greenwich Mean Time or something like that. I forgot. Yeah, Greenwich Mean Time. Yeah, Greenwich Mean Time. Yeah. Oh, it's right here. Shit. I got it right here. Oh, I can't see that shit. No, never mind. I got a world map over there, but I can't see it. There's no line. Time zone shadows were showing an hourglass figure with his hands. Oh, really? Yeah. What is it, Jerry? What? Are you okay? Are you okay? She's licking her lips. Are you okay? Oh, you're jumping up on my leg. Oh, this is intense. Is this a snack attack? I think it's a schnack attack. Are you having a schnack attack? Would you like a snack? You have to go for a walk. What is it? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, baby? What you want? Show me. Huh? This way? Is it this way? Or yeah, I can tell. I can tell now. You want this? You want this? Or you want this? I'm gonna give you this. How about this? This? I guess so. Just got to make sure. Yeah, she is. She is. And so that was a snack attack. Charity time, yes. She was not taking no for an answer. Catch y'all tomorrow. All right. Hey, take care, Deathclaw Jedi. Have a good night, brother. Yep. 7:00 p.m. for Domer Meth Axe. Trial by Axe. I know it's actually nowhere. It's behind my head, but take care, Deathclaw. Have a good night, brother. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out, and providing a bunch of information and intel and knowledge and wisdom. We got some wisdom up in here. We do. I gave her Charity. I gave her I asked, did you want to go for a walk? Do you want kibble? Or then I pointed to the cabinet. I was like, do you want this? And she's like, I was like, okay. So I pulled out one of those little. As soon as I pulled out one of those little rawhides, she was like, I had it up here, and she was like, oh, okay, that's what you want, and that's what she's working on right now. Probably hear her chomping on it. First, I have to see if Michigan can possibly beat them damn Bucks. Ooh, okay, talking shit, are you? Yeah. I've heard about this going crazy. I have. And I've heard the song. I've heard the song on the radio. This is a big rivalry you're talking about. All right, I'm all new to this, but I'm learning, right? So, how's the song go? It's one of those. Don't give a damn about Michigan. Don't give a damn about Michigan. Something like that. Because we're from Ohio. I heard this on the fucking radio, man. They're talking shit on the fucking radio about this Michigan game thing. And they're pulling out all the old school songs, and you will see some Michigan flags flying around here, so just to start some shit, to get some honks, I guess, get some attention. That's pretty fun. That's it. I don't give a damn about the whole state of Michigan. Yeah, that's it. I just heard it on the radio. I was like, that's catchy. Oh, I see what it is. They're talking shit about Michigan. And then you get to hear they go into history about some shit, on the radio, and you're like, oh, okay. All right. I see what's going on here. How was your treat, Charity? Good? You're looking for more? Drink some water. Yep. Very good. Yeah, that's fun stuff. Yeah, they take their sports seriously around here. Oh, you know that the Cleveland Indians have been renamed to the Cleveland Guardians. And somebody else renamed themselves the Guardians too. But, ooh, man. People are upset. I thought there was going to be a riot just about that. And this happened right before the big draft, right? Did y'all see about that? The draft was held. The big draft was held here in Cleveland. the draft picks, and that was a topic of conversation. Definitely, because they take that shit seriously around here. And I understand it. It's you know it's the woke culture, right? The woke culture, and I heard about the history of why it's the Cleveland Indians. And I was like, no shit, that's fucking crazy. And so, 20s, 30s, whatever, 40s, it's pretty fucking racist thing, shit going on around here, right? So the whole country, they were working through everything that the civil rights and civil, it was a touchy subject. So there was a really good player who was an Indian on the team. I forgot the name. They had another name. Oh shit, TH2. Thank you. Uh, now I can drive around. I can walk around. We will keep all names and wait. Yes, yes. That is very important, Nikiti. Uh, yeah. So no going crazy. There was a player, a really good player who never got recognition on the Cleveland baseball team. Right? He was really fucking good. And everybody, I'm talking everybody, like the all the media, all right, all the media, all the sports folks hated this guy because he was super brown and he was an Indian from some he was from an Indian nation. I forget his name. You have to look it up, but that's where and the owner really loved and respected this guy, and the players all got together and said, "Fucking let's name it Cleveland Indians in honor of him." And they're like, "Oh, I don't know if we could do that." Oh, and they did it, and they did it as a fuck you to the rest of the sports world, sports racist world. I mean that was done back in the 30s, 40s, whatever, you know, and I mean it's like to talk about acceptance. The owner named the fucking team after their best fucking player who just so happened to be an Indian, a Native American. And so it's in honor of him that they do it. Yeah. Right? Yeah. First Nation people, proud to be red. Yeah, yeah. And that's they called him all the names and all that shit, Uh I think you can look back. There are some scandalous ones. They can choke on their woke. So now the woke is trying to okay, well, this is not good. This is intersectionality against Indian since I'm sorry, indigenous American people, indigenous nation people, whatever they call the name, uh, and no, it was in honor of so and to poke fun at the rest of the world for their type of racism. So Cleveland was woke but not woke. It was like a fuck you. Yeah, and I have to admit it's kind of the wit if you thinking about it now, dealing with the folks out here. I'm serious. It's that's the kind of wit that you get around here. Uh, you know, I I made everything is get the fuck out of the way, get your shit, let's go. It's and people but they make little witty comments and shit on the fly, which is pretty cute, I think. I've had little old ladies say weird things out of nowhere. Oh man, today when I was leaving Mark's store, I started to go out the other door, and I had like three or four people behind me, like, the fuck you doing? And I got confused going out the door with a buggy. And I was like, fuck, I almost went out the wrong door. And an old man just ran past me going, story of my life. I was like, what the fuck? All right, I get it. Get the fuck out of the way, right? Lead, follow, get the hell out of the way, right? You will not tolerate that shit. Yeah. Which one? Okay. While players used to have a spine, now sports ball players like LeBron have fans ejected from the game for calling him a cryberry. Okay. Nika T says, I would not tolerate that shit. The woke can go fuck themselves. Yes, right. So yeah, and if they go woke, they go broke, and it's true. I stopped watching football. I stopped watching all sports and things because it's just stupid, man. Yeah, he's a crybaby. He's a crybaby baby millionaire who also is he's a fucking douchebag. I mean, really, he's a fucking douchebag. He is. He's woke. He's totally woke. He's he's a total blim. You know, he's a blim. But I think he's kind of like, oh shit, maybe I should have said that. You know, hindsight being 2020. Seeing the videos afterwards, being like, oh, you know what? Maybe I was a dumbass. I mean, I think he came to the realization. That's why we haven't heard much about him, except for the fight that he just got into. I watched that too. That was pretty fucked up. But the other dude was like LeBron, another contestant possibly. Ah, okay. Hey, that's a nomination. You get enough people to nominate. Yeah, if you guys can come up with enough nominations, right, for a candidate for the wall, we'll go with that, and we'll dive right in. Yeah, absolutely. Until then, I'm just going to pick and choose as I see fit. So, yeah, I make a campaign about it. You know, the king. Okay, pin him. So yeah, you got some nominations for candidacy to be elected to be put on the wall for trial by axe. That'd be great. Finish him. Finish him. Fatality. Yeah, love me some Mortal Kombat. And my favorite gets me every time. I love it. And you know it when I say it. You're going to be like, oh, fuck yeah. It's whoop-dee. It's when you do a very badass uppercut and he goes flying. That's a whoop-dee. And the little guy comes out and goes, whoop-dee. I don't know, I guess it's the guy that made the fucking, yeah, whatever. Uh, little geek here. I know. I don't know the guy's name though. But that's my favorite part. That's my favorite part when because you're into it. You're like, motherfucker. You're thinking strategy. You're thinking, you're thinking, right? And then out of nowhere, you pull out this fucking uppercut and he whoop-dee. And it's like, oh, yeah. Kind of breaks it all up. And you realize, oh, wait a minute. This ain't for real. Oh, okay. This is a game. And I just got a whoop-dee. Whoop-dee. Yeah. I want to do that in a fight. Ah, yeah, motherfucker. Whoop-dee. Scorpion. Yeah. Get over here. Yeah. Yeah, Scorpion's badass, isn't he? I mean, he was unbeatable. If you knew how to throw that chain, man, it was easy. It was easy to throw. I think it was like, something, you had the back circle or something, or forward circle or something, back forward circle. It was real quick to do, and you could time it just right. Bam, and send it. And the new ones, now, the old one, you could only throw it from like the standing position, right? So it's all this level. So you better hope your target was at that level. If he ducks, you miss. If he jumps, he misses. Now, fucking in the new ones, Scorpion can let the chain hit you. He can do it in the air. He can do it on the ground. He can do it, forward. He can do it while he's on the ground, looking up. I mean, it's like, yeah, yeah, going crazy. Yeah. I still remember this shit. And then there was Mortal Kombat chess. That was pretty cool. I'm a chess player. Raiden. Yep, Raiden. he was, yeah, he was the man to beat too. Because I mean, he could that was a quick little move, his little boom, and he could also teleport behind you. And you've timed that perfectly. If you just kept doing, because you would meet somebody and they would use that move over and over and over and over again. Yeah, I love chess too, going crazy. And when I discovered it was a side game. It was a side game of Mortal Kombat, one of the chess, the games. And yeah, yes, you had to put the blood coat on in the Sega Genesis. Yeah, bug dude, I remember that shit too. Oh man, it's some kind of long thing up, down, left, right, that. Yeah, and if you fucked up, you had to go all the way back through this whole long ass sequence. Strategio, Strategio. Yes, but no, I forgot about it. But Mortal Kombat chess. Okay, we all know how chess is played, right? Mortal Kombat chess. You could, you could theoretically, you could possibly win with just a pawn. I mean, seriously, because you would make your moves, right? Just like you do in chess, you would make your moves. Boom, boom. And so if anybody got threatened, by anybody, and you were going to take that piece, you could duke it out. You could fight it out. So if a knight was going to take a pawn, boom, it would stop and it would go to fight, boom, Mortal Kombat, and the pawn and the knight would fight. And it would be whoever the character was that was pre-picked or randomly picked for everyone. And so theoretically, or possibly, very possible that you could get a really good player that you knew how to play out of all the fucking characters as a pawn, and be a badass and win the whole fucking game with just a pawn. So it was interesting to play that game that way. So Strategio is a military board game, pretty fun. Was thinking about how we could play. Ah, I have to. Oh, I like this. I like this. I mean, why not? I mean, we're already playing fucking Battleship, right? We're already playing Battleship, Strategio. I have to look into it to memorize, familiarize myself with the game and the rules and the format. What is it? It's a dice rolling game, right? I'm trying to remember. You got your countries, so you need a map of the world, right? It's kind of like Risk. It's kind of like Risk, right? Still have the game. I remember Risk. Strategio was a little bit more in depth, I guess, and you had to roll some dice to. Oh, it's pieces on a board. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just trying to get to the mechanics of the game to see how I could put it up here, how we could actually play. So that's I had rows of guys facing each other. All right, but how many was it? What kind of board? I mean, was it a world map? Was it left side, right side? A line drawn in the middle? Chess, checkers, Chinese checkers. I mean, what's the format? You know what I mean? So I can go with that. Or y'all just gonna keep my dumbass in the dark, and I'm gonna have to look it up after the after the stream, which could be whenever. I just stay up. I just keep going. I just keep going until that's it. I'm too fucking tired to do anything. But I've been hitting this damn fireball, and you have bombs, generals, on down, kind of like a battlefield layout. Okay. All right. That's pretty cool. And all right. I'd have to look at it because yeah. Strategio. The guys were in rows. When they died, you got knocked over to capture the flag. It's starting to sound familiar. How did you fight? What determined your pieces being knocked down or taking territory, or what was the factors involved in doing that? Mastermind. We are playing that. Klingon Princess. No. I ain't no damn mastermind. Or am I? I mean, did you have to roll a dice? Did you have to pick a card? Did you have to have like merit in like X amount of something to make this guy do something? X amount of resources, X amount of, because like you look at some of those games like online and stuff. They use the same kind of principles for the game, but they would just do it on the, you got to have X amount of trees, X amount, to make lumber, to make buildings, X amount of gold to buy things and to fund things, and X amount of, what the fuck ever food, of course, or you go starving and you can't make enough people, and shit like that. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to look it up. Moving across the board, possibly hit bombs or run into higher rank and lose yours. Just start playing like chess. Oh, wow, okay. That's it. And you don't know what you're running into. It's like you're just moving across the board like spaces, right? Like whatever your spaces is, and you've already set a mine up there, and you don't know it until you get to that point, right? Right? Okay. And then say sergeant led group is facing a general size group, but you don't know. Nobody knows who's who until you get into it, right? And you have to figure out, this is where the strategy comes in. You have to figure out, because there's a finite amount, and then there's spies too. Yeah, I'm starting to remember this now. You could send in a spy and go, and he would give you the intel of what you're facing, in front of you. And that would tell you if you go left or go right, or you figure out, oh, this guy's weak, so I'm going to go at him. I'm going to take my superior force. Yeah, because you got to know who's superior, who's inferior, and that could be you. Oh shit, I'm the inferior one. Thank you, spies. Let's get the fuck out of here. Or I need some reinforcements over here. Or flank that guy. All to capture the flag. Yeah, okay. I'm starting to remember this now. Yeah, that's pretty neat. It seems like, yeah, right off the bat, I'm gonna have to say no, unless there's some way that we can streamline it. Kind of, like something like this. This is simple. Something like that with a bunch of moving parts. That's gonna be hard to do. Yeah, it's a two-person thing, but it's also a long and drawn out process. So, and then of course, how would I make the two people, with the attributes? I mean, how would I do that? Or are they facing me? And I'm sitting here with the master fucking plan, and you don't know it. And you're coming at me with this and with that, and I'm just going, oh no, not today, son. Oh shit, you got me there. Okay, maybe that might work, but it's got to be more simplified, I think. Yeah, it's got to be more simplified. Yeah, or something faster. Yeah, like two pieces, two territories or something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I gotta look at the game. It might be something we could do. I like that idea. Make it work somehow. Right? I don't know. I love this shit. It's coming up with shit. That's cool. It's creativity, right? It's creativity. So, yeah. Feeding off each other's ideas. Yeah. I think Trial by X is starting to evolve into something. It is. It's a cool game. I think so, and everybody else likes it. It's kind of a game of chance. Well, it is totally a game of chance. And you know what? If people want to cheat, because it's not cheating. I don't see it as cheat. I am waiting on one of you brainiacs out there to figure it out. When you MIT motherfuckers just start counting and shit, keeping a tally, whatever the fuck y'all do, and figure it out. I think the ladies just instinctively know. It's like they've seen the cheat sheet and they go right for the neck, so they win. That's pretty neat. Something about the women in this game. They excel. So. But yeah, something to think about. That's cool. That's very cool. Wow. How many we got here? 8 people. 8 people just still hanging out, hanging around, hanging out, waiting for me to say something stupid, which you don't have to wait long. It's you never have to wait long for that. It's gonna come out. I really don't like this screen, this up and down shit. I really don't. But I mean, I could do stuff like this, just walk away, or come back in the frame. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? That's always a good one, Hello. I know we don't know each other, but I've just had a couple of back surgeries at Cleveland Clinic. Wow, probably going back for MRI, maybe meet up, some grow. Yeah, man. Yeah, right on. Yeah, email me or something. Let's see what's up. It's still cold and it's still snowing and very cold. Wow, EKT. Wow. It's just cold here. The snow. We know that the snow is coming. I mean, we get the Cleveland's known for its fucking snow. I mean, I see right now that it's 28 degrees outside, and it's there's some accumulated snow on surfaces, but not too much. For the most part, it's okay, and it's not snowing or anything. But I could turn my back and look outside the window again, and there'll be 8 fucking inches of snow. I mean, that's kind of weather that goes on around here, and it doesn't go away until March. So I know it's coming. What's email? I don't mind giving mine in here either. It's up to you. Wind, you got some wind going on too, EKT. I would just rather prefer going crazy. That you contact me through email and we can correspond from there. And if you want to give out your email, that's up to you. But just be well forewarned that if you don't give out your email, if you're and people will contact you, like, oh, hey, what's up, whatever. So you might get that. I'm just saying, you're putting it out there. I'm doing it live. I've got 800 and something freaking subscribers, and each one of them could take this and just boom, screenshot, and then that's it. See counter. You have someone's fence post in your garden. So I mean, going crazy. That means I gotta. Well, how about I just give you my email? That's because I'm not gonna remember that one. All right, I'm just saying, and I don't know when I'll be able to get to it. Because YouTube, it takes a while for this thing to process, and so by the time I get to it and get to this chat, which this time, what I'm saying, and then who knows what could have happened. So what I will do is, it's right here. I'll give you my email right here, right now. It's very simple. It's on all my videos, most of my videos, some of them. So tell me if you can see this here. All right. Right. You know that part? Okay. I got a last name. Right. And of course the A symbol, right? Am I writing off screen yet? Yeah, I am. Right? 5. Shad Turner 5 at. And boom. Yeah, okay, all right. At gmail.com. There you go. Can you see that? Shad Turner. I love how I'm writing it. It's great penmanship. But what do you expect? You know. So there you go. And now that I set down, you can't see it anymore. And I can just rub my back across it and just make it disappear. But yeah. And up there, that's my my post office box. If you want to correspond with me there, I've had some people give me some cards and stuff. And I know that getting into this YT thing, getting into shipping and receiving is part of the plan too, right? Which is pretty cool. It's we can send stuff to each other. I got people sending me stuff, cards and things, and I'm sending stuff out. So that's pretty neat, and that gets me engaged, and we can go from there. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever do like giveaways and stuff, but maybe I don't know. Maybe this thing progresses to a point where I got to do prizes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. If we made it legit, or like fucking Strategio. I mean, what is this going crazy? The Mad Shad Gaming channel. Oh man. See, it's got to be. It's a. Or you can go tell me to fly a kite. Hey, I miss flying kites, really do. I used to think I was a master kite flyer. I really did. I would take like 3 of those fucking things, unravel them all the way, tie them together, make one big spool, and send that motherfucker up as far as I could. I learned too. That when it's best to unravel and find the end and tie that up somehow onto your spool and just let it roll and tie it really good because it will pop. The kite string pops, and boom, your kite is up there, 50,000 feet off a fishing pole. Damn, you got a photographic memory. Oh shit! All right, right on. Cool. Yeah, here we go. All right, so who's in the Codpiece Hall of Fame? Mr. Ikati. The recall for you. Watch him go back. Hey, go back. Oh yeah. Pause. See, I didn't think about that. Yeah, wait. Who's in the Codpiece Hall of Fame? Yeah. Stuart already knows. Yeah. Actually, it was Nunya, Joe, and then Loretta. But yeah. Going crazy. That's a great idea. Just la 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 la. What you doing? I'm bringing my kite in. I'm kite fishing. Leave me alone. I got a big one on the line. I bet you're wondering what kind of bait I'm using. Oh. Yep. Yeah, he did, Stuart. Joe was the first. And I believe yeah, Joe, then Loretta, and then Nunya. Try it off a bridge. Oh damn. Off a bridge. I always wanted to get one caught in a plane. That was like my thing. I wanted a plane to fly by and cut the line. That's how far I wanted to get that damn thing up. But you think about it, you never really could. You'd have to go I forget what it's like. Is it 1,500 feet? Either 1,500 feet, like a much heavier kite. Got shad. I remember best I can till I can't. Yeah, Stuart. Yeah. The thing is, I've already forgotten everything, and I get reminded. It's like, oh yeah, that thing. Yeah. Sometimes I can do some really good memory recall. I used to. I used to be really good at shit like that, especially numbers. What were we talking about? I know. Yeah, that thing. Cod pieces. Cod piece Hall of Fame. Somebody had EKT had a photographic memory. Stewart answered the question correctly, semi correctly. Yeah, we're still here there, Bullfrog. Yep, still awake. Yeah, I'm working on Fireball and Matt in Mountain Monster. Yeah, Fireball and Monster. Yeah. Yeah, 1,500 feet. Yeah. So you'd have to have a lot of string to get 1,500 feet, and that's like, I think 1,500 feet is like the normal, like, and vid. Maybe a joke night, your channel, just a suggestion. Hey, okay. A joke night. See, I've forgotten a lot of jokes too, so I mean, like I said, I get reminded of shit and go, oh yeah. It's like I've got a blank screen right here. My mind is a fucking computer that's got a blank screen on it. And it's just waiting for input, Oh yeah, boom boom. And then the file opens up, Or the file opens up just a little bit and goes nope, and closes. I learned that I am dumb and posses firearms. Posses. Possesses firearms, yeah. Don't that way. Oh, yeah, do some fun. Yeah, right. Cage is back on. Didn't know if you saw that. No, I didn't see any. I can't see anything. So, except chat. That's the only thing I see. Cage. Yeah, check out Cage, guys. He's badass. I don't know. If you want to go over there, please feel free. I'm just hanging out. Just hanging out. I really do want to do this. Maybe I can take. There's a possibility. There's a chance that this thing will just fucking miraculously stay on as I yep, pointy in that way. Oh, okay, going crazy. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've seen. I have a gun and can't spell. Look out. I can spell. MOON. That spells gun. Yeah. So there is a chance that I could go that way with the phone. But there's also a strong possibility that lose connections and we're done. And boom, reconnecting, have to do the whole fucking restart process over again. It's fucked up. If you guys, what I do is as soon as I see that reconnecting, and if it stays on for a very long fucking time, I know it's not going to reconnect. So I go ahead and I back out, hit end. It says it gives me the option. Do you want to? Do you can see from years ago, huh? Wow. That's pretty cool. And then I gotta fucking kill the stream. It says you want to cut the stream. Yes, okay. Cancel or okay. I hit okay. It stays in the reconnected screen. And I'm like, well, fuck. And it's just circle. So I back out of that, right? And then I close everything. I fucking close it all. And then I turn off my phone, let it sit for 30 seconds, and then turn it back on, get back into YouTube, get onto chat, say, hey guys, sorry I'm late, or sorry this fucking happened, it's fucking bullshit, whatever. End stream, start another stream, and stand by for that stream to start. And by that time, you guys are, you know, yeah, that's what moon spells. Yeah, absolutely. Do you have Cummings cupcakes? What? Yeah, so that's just, and you know, all this could be solved with me just go ahead and spending the money and get that dedicated fucking cable and cable line from the cable company. And I can have cable, I can have internet, all for the low price of $99.99. That's all. And of course, they're going to put and you get your own box, right? You get your own box. It gets, put installed. So there's an installation fee. And they never come in the allotted window that they're supposed to come. So, nice. Spelling don't matter. The weapon's in the right direction, right? See, we understood that quickly. We figure shit out quick, real quick, right? Yeah. That's right. Bullfrog's down there getting some deer. Going crazy, yeah. I've learned though. I can get it. Boom, 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 boom. You get an ebb and a flow with it, And if you can use predictive text to your advantage, and not fuck up, then you can fire back pretty quickly. The other thing is to keep it short. Yeah, you could do that, and I've done that too. Because there's like if I'm driving, I don't want to text, and I'll just say call me, boom, and just throw the phone down. If you don't call me, oh well, too bad. I'm driving. I'm not gonna read fucking text while I'm driving. I gotta drive. I gotta focus on the task at hand here, and not somebody fucking texting me. This is very important. Fucking call me. Right? If it's very important, and you value this conversation, then call me. And you want to carry on this fucking conversation, then call me. Don't fucking text me. Yeah, I feel you going crazy. Yeah. But I mean, there's sometimes when I'm doing something, like say around the house, oh, they don't work that great anymore. Mine are getting there. There's some things I can't do anymore. I can still do shit. Yeah, right. Ow, that kind of hurts. Use Eagle Claw. Enough to do some damage. Well, there you go. Live long and prosper. Yeah. What was the other one? Yeah, this. I can't do a lot of shit I used to do. Oh, all right. Oh, that's a hard one. Yeah. There you go. Peace, man. Throwing gang signs. There's some gang signs. I'm not gonna do gang signs. I learned gang signs the hard way. But when I'm doing it wrong, it's like that. Well, anyway, fuck all that bullshit. You see all that shit, and you're like, you ever heard of Lily Lau? Train with her more than once. Lily Lau, maybe. I love me some. I love me some femme fatale, especially old school, and I Eagle Claw. Use Eagle Claw. Master Pang is my go-to for that. Master Pang, Eagle Claw. But Eagle Claw. I don't really give a fuck about my fingers. I don't now. I mean, because I have practiced, palms and tiger and shit like that. But I'd rather prefer to keep my fingers out of the way, because they will hit first, and right out, if you hit just right, sometimes your fingers will just get dead. I mean, it's like kung fu, Lao Fat Man daughter. Ip Man? Ip Man. Are you saying Ip Man? Because I don't know. You said Fat Man. Uh, Fat Man? You talking about Sammo Hung? Fat Man? Sammo Hung? Used to hang out with Jackie Chan. He's like the fat Jackie Chan. Sammo Hung's badass. I like some of his stuff. You know. Peking Theater. I mean, that's that they were doing. They were basically doing theater kung fu, which is badass. Yeah, some good old kung fu. Eagle Claw. Yo, Eagle Claw. Yeah, this is Eagle Claw. Nobody as fast as Bruce Lee. Yeah, he was pretty fucking fast. Man, he was. He was really fucking fast. So fast they had to tell him to slow the fuck down. We can't, you're going faster than our camera can capture you. uh, but yeah, so they've done the experiments with him, with Bruce Lee, timing and his power, the scientist, Bolo Young, you know him. He was a world-renowned Iron Palm expert, and what he did, that movie he did where he slapped. Oh, okay, Lao Fat Man Eagle Claw. There you go. Thank you, Stuart. But the ice block. Yeah, going crazy. Not as fast as I was. Yeah, I'm quick. But they showed with stop action. He Bolo Young slapped a block of ice, big block of ice, and shattered it, right? And when they did the camera thing, he never touched the ice. He stopped a fucking cunt hair from the ice and never touched it, and boom, shattered the ice. He's also the only person at the time that they know of, which he done in his movie, is that somebody would stand up against the door, right, with their back against the door, and he'd be on the other side of the door, and pow, and hit him and knock him off the door. Solid fucking door, all nailed, closed shut, unable to move, and they showed him hitting that fucking thing, and whatever. Not as fast as I was. Pronunciations make stuff harder. Well, I pay my rent by fighting. Nothing worked like grabbing the throat and pounding the head. Nothing. Yes. My son's taken too. Yeah, and you know what, Billy? Wu Xiaodong. You guys know who that is? No, I'm sorry. Shu Xiaodong. Shu Xiaodong. The MMA fighter in China. He's one of my favorites, man. He will take he's beaten the hell out of some damn kung fu masters. He really has. Everybody and oh man, it's going to be a good fight. Was him. Knives do help. Knives, that's the thing I say, man. Is that if you got a knife in your hand, you're a fucking master. I mean, I don't care if you're 9 years old. You're a fucking master now, and must be treated with such. A knife is fucking brutal. It doesn't matter whose hand it's in. Grandma will kill you, with a knife. Knives are great. 185 class. Okay, right on, Billy. Hell yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, some of the what was that guy's name? Don Fry, the Tank Abbott. I mean, their style. Chuck Liddell. It's just basically just boom. I'm gonna grab you and hit you multiple times until you stop moving. That's as martial as it gets, right? And there's a Shusho, MMA Iceman was throwing bricks. Yeah, the Iceman. Yeah, he was. Boom, knock you out. Good night. And then like Don Fry, he was a grappler and a just pounder. He was just you know, legend. You know, and we all know about what's his, Baz Rutten. Baz Rutten. You know, he had to fight through the rules, but that was basically his idea too. Was I'm just fucking hit you as hard as I can. You know, and that's what it was. You know, I'm gonna hit you as hard as I fucking can, as many times as I can. You know, and see what happens. You know, the Gracies. Yeah, well, the Gracies. That's more of a strategic. The Welsh Viking. Oh shit. Not the Welsh Viking. Yes. Fuck you. I wouldn't take no shit for nothing to you. The Welsh. Yeah, the Welsh. Oddly enough, my middle name is a Welsh name. Yeah. Funny. That's my family. Is on my mom's side, everybody's Scottish and Welsh. And with the German, which is mixed with the Viking, and then on my dad's side, all Swedish Viking. Uh, Billy, they called me the Ringer, yeah, the Ringer. Okay. Well, thank you, Klingon Princess, and Mr. Ringer, Billy the Ringer. Is that because you ringing bells? Dong, dong. Bells need ringing. German, some Danish. Yeah, we're all mixed up, aren't we? Yeah, all mixed up, which is good. I mean, it's like adding flavor into a adding spices into a soup. You know, add a little of this, add a little of that. Your papers, please. Your papier, please. Papiers. Yeah, papier. Is that right? Papier. I can't say it. I'm not high German. Your papers, please. What was that? What was that one movie? Wunderbar. Oh, you have. Hell, it's 1945 here. Really? Really? In the morning? No ringers traveled and one amateur. Oh, okay. Yeah. Huh. Oh, so did you fight in like circuits and stuff? That's cool. Oh yeah, that goes on here too. Our country. Yeah. In the morning, right? Going crazy. Yeah. I knew some wrestlers and I never fought in any fucking circuits or anything. Uh, I fought in little. Oh, 19. Ah, see, it just reconnected and just went back your life. Yeah. I fought in like Taekwondo tournaments and Kung Fu tournaments and karate tournaments, you know. It's just, you know, nothing like that. And then, of course, we would have like a fight club kind of thing going on at certain places. It was like it was like all the martial artists in the area were like, hey, let's all fight. Oh, okay, cool. I remember we'd fight at the beach. It was just, it's just, it was fun, just fun stuff. And everybody's there having a good time. We weren't trying to actually kill each other, even though, it's kind of unsupervised. Uh, we were left unsupervised, you know. But there was always somebody there of higher rank, that was a authority position, and hey, calm the fuck down, and you'd break it up, hey, just calm down, man. We're just chilling, I'll fuck you up, I mean, some people get butt hurt, it just happens, and sometimes you fight dirty, but it was a respect, right? You knew that your actions had consequences, right? So it was quite the learning experience. Uh, I introduced them because we were all like where you had your stand up people and they're fighting. You had your MMA guys that wanted to do, and then everybody wanted to mix up and fight each other. You know, I introduced Kimpo sticks, and we had little with no padding whatsoever. Uh, yeah, that would only last like a few, maybe 20 or 30 minutes, and everybody would be dead. That's it. Fuck you. That hurts. But it was good fun. Uh, they would rather they would rather just pound the hell out of each other. And then with gloves. Kimpo, Kimpo. Yeah. So has lots of opinions. No caveman slamming my skinny ass without some pain, right? Kimpo. I like Kimpo. It's okay. Kimpo is cool. They got some pretty cool. Come-alongs. Like, hey, come this way. They wrap you up standing up. That kind of shit. That's pretty neat. Usk. Yeah, I've said that before. I got approached by 5 guys having a bar. I'm in a bar once, and I went up to one first and said, "I'll fight you, but you tell your girlfriends they have to wait." Oh shit. Yeah, the best thing to do if you ever get in a fight with a whole bunch of people is run. They're gonna fuck you up. Even 2-on-1 is pretty rough. So your main goal is to evade capture. Because I don't care if you are a master. It's hard. It's very hard. It can be done. It can be done. It's happened. Right, EKT. Yeah. But I've done security and it's happened. Big old, you get caught in the scrum. They were all talking. Yeah, and hey, tell you what, you can learn some intimidation, talk some fucking shit. You got it. Really. It's my balls are bigger than yours. Stand fucking down. Stand down. Hurt one quick and run fast. Yelling, "Help me, best bet." I've had to like grab one guy, fuck him up, and move him so I can get out of the way to escape everybody else's kick or foot. Because if you're in the scrum, if you hit the ground, that's it, man. It's do not hit the fucking ground. Stay your ass up. Watch for the haymakers because they'll come out of nowhere, and watch for one guy shooting in on you. That's what you got to do. And cover yourself up and back the fuck up. Get out somehow. Keep it out. If you gotta make it out, if you gotta just crumble a motherfucker, put one down so you can make a hole, then that's what you gotta do, right? Right, EKT. You're like berserker. You got the berserker rage, yeah. Yeah. That can be detrimental to your ass, man. Just be careful, because you become too dangerous and they put you down. We had the choke out rule in the Marine Corps. If you're hanging out and you got like that, it was everybody just kind of grab your ass and hold you and choke you out. Good night, and that's it. And somebody's down there holding your feet, and somebody's got your arms, and somebody's got you around the neck. And good night, Irene. You'll be waking up in a fucking cab with everybody bitching about how you fucked up their night. 1996. Kyoshiru. Wow, Kyoshiru. Okay. I had a chance to experience Goju-Ryu in Okinawa, and I really like that style because it's very similar to Muay Thai, with the body conditioning and the hard blocking and the kicks and punches, of course. Opened my eyes totally, and from there, I from the Goju-Ryu, I went to Muay Thai, and I started working on making everything just fucking hard as a rock, and I had the greatest opportunity. Sleepy time sucks. How are you? All right. Take care, going crazy. Have a good night. Sleep well and fight to the death. Yeah. So Sophia and Ikati are the berserkers. You get the fucking blood rage and just, yeah. That's yeah. Yeah, I've been there actually. I know that's I've experienced that many times. And so I have to boom, stay cool, keep my composure even when I'm in the shit. Even though, everything is telling me to just go ahead and throw punch everyone and Rochambeau everyone. you know, uh, you got to be cool. You got to keep your head, because your head will save you in that shit. Uh, you know, but sometimes that, yeah. Oh, I know, Billy. I felt you. I feel you. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I've seen it and heard it. That's a great thing about it in the Marine Corps. Is everybody's that. Everybody's something. And everybody's. I learned judo. I learned judo from fucking a staff sergeant that that was on the judo. He was in the Olympics and he was on the Marine Corps judo team, and we were stuck on ship together. And he started a little class. It was cool, very cool. I learned a lot about grappling, judo, uh, all kinds of shit. So, and we had a pretty cool gym with I mean, I had all kinds of metal things to hit and kick and punch. And they said you could hear me coming a mile away because I had a rhythm. Bing, dong, boom, ding. Everything's metal. Mexican judo. No, but I do know the Mexican martial arts grandmaster, MMA. If you watch McDojo or MMA, Mexican martial arts, I forget his name. Okay, what's going on here, y'all? Emergency alert. Hold on. There's been a shooting at a mall. Know what I'm saying? Okay. The Mexican martial arts guy. I mean, he's hilarious, man. He's hilarious. Oh, judo no. You got me. Oh, judo no. Oh, judo no. Oh, judo no. Judo no. I got a gun. Judo no. I got a knife. Judo no. Well, I've never been training fighting. My big brothers and dad made sure I could fight. Growing up in Southern Cali, it was needed truly. Ikati, I see red, and I don't stop my downfall. Yeah. Judo no. Yeah, I mean, learning to fight as a kid. You're half Mexican. I'm allowed. Okay. I'll do any damn voice. I don't care. Yeah, I forget his name. Mexican martial artist. MMA. It's MMA, which stands for Mexican martial artist. And obviously he's MMA. But he's hilarious. I mean, the guy is hilarious. Check him out. MMA. He's also with Rob from McDojo Life, and they'll pick an old cheesy kung fu movie, and then they'll commentate and add to it, kind of like Mystery Science Theater, and it's hilarious. I mean, it's they talk some mad shit. It's pretty cool. Yeah. And yeah, he's got a beanie on. He's like, oh, let me tell you, homie. Oh, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Check them out, definitely. I wish I could add it. Like, that'd be cool. So yeah, I probably need to get I have a laptop. It just needs a battery, and I'll be good to go. But then I need service to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We can all fight till we get knocked the fuck out. Expect no mercy, and then when the will to find out fades, and we run faster. Yeah, what he said. Yeah. Right. But I'm too old to be fighting now, man. I can't be fighting. I can, and I still enjoy it. And sometimes I still do. I mean, because you can go to a gym any gym, and you don't have to join if there's some kind of program or whatever. Like there's MMA here. There's a lot of that here. And if you just want to spar or just want a quick little, you want to sit in for the night, it's like $5-10. Come on in. Oh, hey, you want to go? All right, come on. You want to roll? Okay. You got gloves? You can, bring your gloves, bring your safety gear, your mouthpiece. You just spar. It's cool. You know, and then you can do that anywhere, all over the world. I have and got disqualified for battering the shit out of him, and he was on the A team. Yeah. I really want this cigarette. There he is. Way to go, Stuart. Yeah, he's fucking hilarious, man. He'll do his own little things too. His reviews. He's got the button. And he'll call fight. He'll commentate fights. Some of the live fights. So if you like your MMA and you like trash talking, definitely check him out. Him and Rob McDojo, McDojo Life. If you don't know what a McDojo is, you're in one. You know what I mean? And your George Dillmans, your Frank Dukes, your Def Touch, your No Touch Knockouts. I mean, just crazy, fucked up teachers and styles, and he calls them all out. He calls them all out. And he does an episode, a show of each one, and gets to talk to them. Sometimes he gets them online. Sometimes he calls them. And Rob McDojo, he a lot like a lot of us here, and me, been through multiple things throughout their whole lives in martial arts, and he studied all the time, and he's fought. He actually has a fighting career. I mean, he's like 2 wins, 5 losses, or something, something like that. And he's got the trophies and whatever. So. You always get the trophy. You're in some kind of you're in another high school stadium that's not yours, and on a slick ass basketball court for and you've got and there's a match and you're in a match, and that's always fun. That's always really cool. Especially if they're big. We did one for we did it every year in Taekwondo, and that was the St. Jude Classic, the St. Jude something, and so it's huge. It was in Memphis, lots of fucking people in their big auditorium, and it was kind of like the every anybody who's anybody would come, and they would have seminars, and we're kids though, so we're just there to fight. We don't care who these old people are. Who are you? Billy Superfoot Wallace? Who the fuck is that? All right, whatever. Cool. I got a match, like I said, nothing much works like grabbing someone by the throat and pounding the fuck out of their head. Yeah. We heard that, Billy. Like you said. Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely, it works until you find that one person whose head is made out of concrete, and he's got a steel fucking jaw. You're pounding away and you're breaking your hand, and he's looking at you like, okay, now it's my turn. There's people like that. I found them. Like, oh no, why me? Why do I have to find the concrete hole? The thing. Finger. Yeah. I've had that. I've had that happen to me. Yeah. Some guys you just can't do anything to. It's just you might as well just stop. We had a friend named Tank, and he was big. He had no neck, and he could grab me this is back when I was 165 pounds. He could grab me with one hand by my chest and throw me. And he was 5'10", 5'11", 300 something pounds. Just fucking arms as big as your leg, if not bigger, and just he was a good guy. He was a nice guy. But you couldn't do anything to him. You just couldn't. He looked like a very in shape Butterbean. If you guys know who Butterbean was, but he just had no neck. Just it was a muscle. It went from his ear to his shoulder. That's it. He's like, huge. You couldn't do anything to him. You couldn't do anything to him. Nothing. And I've met the Butterbean was cool, man. He had a nice little style about it. Wow, wow, Butterbean, and we always had that skinny little motherfucker, that skinny short guy, and that was like a fucking pit bull. Get off me! No, stop! Help! He's crawling you like a mountain and just hitting you all over the place. Like a rabid dog. God damn it! Get off me, man! No, stop! I'll tell my mama. Oh no, I'm 6'2", 180 pounds. I smash. Billy will smash. Yeah. Big guys, you gotta watch out for big guys, man. That's usually what I find too. I'm used to fighting big guys, but dealing with big guys. But there's some big guys, like I said, that just can't do anything with. Like, fuck, I'm gonna need some help over here, please. Thank you. I remember one guy watching. It was at the rifle range in Camp Lejeune. It took all of security to get this guy out of the bar. And he was big. He was fucking big. Took everybody. Plus, they started recruiting Marines at the bar. Help us, please. And it took like seven or eight people to get this guy out of the bar. And he was, every now and then he'd fuck somebody up. Give him half a chance, he would fuck somebody up. Just, his arm would come in. That's it, done. That guy's on the ground. Get him out of here. Okay, Sophia. Ooh, ouch. Ouch. Yeah, that's a game changer right there. Yeah, it is. Doesn't matter who it is. Whoa. Oh, okay. Aussie Cossack says priest and Aussie soldiers were at the Sydney March. Wow. So hey, that's good news, right? That's good news. That they're actually joining the ranks, of the peoples, of the people of Australia, because they're people too. They're Australian too, right? Priest and the military. I mean, the military. They got a job to do, but they still got families. They still got ties to society. You can't just break away, and just start your own goddamn, I'm going to be a, part of the problem kind of thing. All right, I cannot stand it any longer. So I need a cigarette. If this goes bad and I lose stream, good night to you all. All right. Good night to you all. But I'm just going to take you with me as I smoke a cigarette. Yeah. So see if I can keep you on me so you don't get to see my nasty apartment, right? Yeah, it's a great idea. Yeah, I like this idea. And of course my fucked up bathroom here. Yeah, it's working. So yeah, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette in my bathroom because it is 25 degrees outside. So here we are, enjoying a smoke, hoping that this does not go dead. Yeah. Oh, my poor bathroom. It's a working bathroom. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, thank you very much, Sophia. Next time you'll be blue. Hey, size does matter. That's why you have classes like heavyweight class and super heavyweight. You don't want to put a bantamweight against a heavyweight or just whatever. It's not going to bode well. I mean, seriously. I mean, think about it. Floyd Mayweather against Muhammad Ali, against George Foreman, against Mike Tyson, it wouldn't go well for Floyd Mayweather. He might be able to survive some, and he's a badass tactician. He's smart, but how are you gonna fight? And there's no way you can withstand the blows. I mean, of someone bigger like that. It's just it's not gonna work. Yeah, Stuart. It is. And you gotta have you gotta be a true fucking badass or smart, be able to use their power against them, but it's kind of hard. It's best to stay the fuck away. Don't let a big man grab you. That's it. Because that's their style. They grab you. That's it. You're done. You're absolutely done. Right, Sophia. Absolutely, that's true. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Most of the time it doesn't. But because I grew up that way. Like I said, I was a scared white boy in a black neighborhood. Kids that I grew up with, okay, I'm like in junior high with, right? I remember I was 15, okay, I just hit 6 foot, but I was still like 120 pounds, right? And, age 15 or something, all right? The same kids that I went to school with were now 6'2" and 215 pounds. Same age. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it was the ghetto. So, and yeah, they just looked at me like, okay, white boy. I lost a lot. I really did. But no bueno por caca. No good for shit. But yeah, I got my ass whooped. Damn. But I would fight. I tell you what I've found works for dealing with a big guy is to shoot. Shoot and take him down. That's your only best bet if you can do that. There's a lot of big guys out there that won't let you do that. That's the thing. It's if you can get them off their feet, maybe you might have a chance. But if they know some shit too, you're fucked. Yeah, and I feel you, Sophia. I feel you. And I've known and I've rolled with some girls that were highly skilled, 120 pounds, 5'2", but they fucking wrapped me up like a pretzel. Got me tapping, and I'm 6 foot, 205 pounds, sometimes 210. But, and I've got some long arms. They're not big or massive or anything, but I got some strong legs. I got a strong back, broad, big, strong back. So I can deal with a lot of shit. But on the ground, she just wrapped me right up. I was like, damn. Yeah, I got a story about that there, Billy. I don't know if I should tell it. I think I've told it before. Okay, all right. There was this guy. There was this guy. Yeah, right. Badass, Sophia. That's good. That's good. It's really good. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. You can see. Ooh. Ah. Yeah. Right on the bone. Right on the tailbone. That fucking hurts. Oh God. It does. It does. It's now illegal in MMA, UFC, because of somebody three knuckles deep in the eye. Look at it. We're talking about fighting and shit. Dirty boxing. Pow, 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 pow. Yeah, it'll go down. Yeah, yeah, they will. Now, if they're on drugs, really good drugs, yeah, drunk, they gotta be really drunk. But yeah, it's definitely an eye opener when it happens when you get popped there. Yeah, yeah. The spot right behind the ear, right here. You see that? That's the good night Irene shot. If you can get it right in there, that's it. Good night. The conception area. The conception area. Yeah. I'm going to end your bloodline right now. Whack! Oh shit! And it's a crowd pleaser too. You know, everybody's like, oh, everybody cringes. You know, because everybody knows that feeling. Everybody knows that feeling of getting popped there. It's just like, oh no, 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 no. For my cousin's birthday party, I dressed up as Scooby Doo. I went to the shop and bought the suit, had the head on. I was Scooby Doo, and somebody else played Shaggy, and he didn't have to dress up. He just had to put on the Shaggy outfit, right? But I had to be Scooby Doo, and I was like 7 foot tall with the head on, 7'2". Ooh, Shaggy. And you can't see in those things, man. And these kids are this fucking small, right? Well, guess what they go for every time? It's right there, you know. It's at health level, and you can't see them. So it is to go boop, and you're like, ooh, yeah. I was like, man, I should have worn a cup. That can be too, and you know, it's funny that you mentioned that. Some of the styles, which you might be, you know, a lot of the beginning styles. When they do that, when they do their ready position or whatever, and you know, that motion of going down. There's 2 spots right here, right? You know, it's called the I make them shit their pants move. If you do it hard enough, they'll empty their bowels. Yeah. All right. The third dantian, the sex dantian, the center of your body. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Dantian. I remember that shit. Yeah, how about that? Hey, Charity, we're still going here. Still going. Okay, here, have some. I think maybe if I keep the screen from movement, it kind of it kind of tricks the YouTube into thinking that, oh, okay, everything's cool. You know, I don't know. I'm still thinking that maybe I gotta rotate. I gotta keep it like this. That sucks. I was hoping I didn't have to do all that, but whatever. And we're back, right? Hey, that was successful. We did it. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that shit. The Dantians and all that. Your center of gravity, your center of energy, you know, all that stuff. And that's where a lot of our energy comes from. You know, right there, third Dantian. But yeah, then grab by the throat. You know, hey, grabbing the throat is pretty good. It does work. I like a nice little boop, you know. It's just a little doot doot. That's it. That's all, you know. Get in there, or you can, you know, do like that. Go for the trachea. My trachea has actually been that happened to me. Somebody, you know, crushed my trachea for me. Thank you, Mo. Uh, his name is Mohammed Sheikh, but we called him Mo. He was from the Bronx. He was Egyptian. But yeah, we got in a little fight, and he crushed my trachea. And from time to time, if I'm eating something or drinking something, it'll just slide. It slides freely now. Uh, yeah, I mean all of us. You could see that's yeah. If you have to follow rules. Yeah, I got my shit crushed. It wasn't in the rules. Yeah, and that was that was back in the '90s, and I'm still suffering from it. So yeah, good times, good times. Yeah. I can still take it and move it. It's crunchy. It's very crunchy. Yeah, there's probably some pieces stuck in there somewhere, but I got a really strong neck, so you know, it's all good. I can fight it. You know, that's another thing. Having a good strong neck, I learned that from the wrestlers. You know, Marine Corps is full of wrestlers. Man. A lot of wrestlers. They love to wrestle, show their moves, get you in some fucked up position. You know. Oh man, change your voice. Yeah. I don't know if mine changed my voice. Yeah, I guess it would. Yeah. Uh, I guess I'm pretty much healed from it. I mean, I still have problems from it, but you know, it's not nothing. I survived it. I survived it. So you know, it's not that debilitating, but it is shocking at the time because you know, I mean, I have dropped some folks doing that. It is dangerous. It is dangerous to crush tracheas. Uh, it can be a life ender, and it can definitely get them put in the hospital. So you know, yeah, 2 times. Wow. Yeah. So I mean, the pain from it is quite unique. You know, because it's right there. It is an interesting pain. It's like having a really sore throat that never goes away, and then a visceral dull pain and sharp pains. And yes, it's interesting pain indeed. Yeah. And it sucks, man. When I turn my head, if I'm eating something or drinking something, and I turn my head, you know, then it slides out and like start choking and shit. We're like, you okay? Yeah, yeah. Can't drink it with your head turned. Yeah, yeah. I can't either. I guess. Yeah. When you think about it, I mean, because you have an injury, you learn ways to deal with it, to move with it, to carry on with your life with it, and so you do things like that. You know, like you don't turn your head. Uh, you know, you don't do certain things like like you got a bum leg, you can't step a certain way, or you got a bad back, you got to, move a certain way, you can't move certain other ways, and so bad knees, I got bad shoulder, I can't do certain things, you know. Yeah, you got to adapt, change, and overcome, and it's just same thing with your body, uh, you know. But you find ways around it. That's part of our spirit, isn't it? I mean, and that's the kind of spirit that they don't count on. That we will adapt, change, and overcome. That's our true skill as being humans. is to find ways around things. to grow stronger. Uh, yeah, Billy. Yeah, you're right, absolutely, you're right, and that makes you better. You know, that makes you better. But you have to be on that person's level, and that person has to be on your level, and then of all things come into play is mercy, and discipline and control, because you don't want to kill the person. You can still practice certain things, but you know, you can play rough. Yeah, you can play rough. That person's conditioned. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean that's why especially in karate, you don't see a lot of black belts, fighting with white belts, and especially the way black belts would fight. They're just pa 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 pa. Usually your white belts and lower belts are doing the point method, or continuous sparring with control. And then you get up to the black belts and they're whipping the shit out of each other, because that's part of their conditioning and training too. Is to take a chop to the neck, take a punch to the face. It's okay, carry on. Keep going. That's part of it, right? That's part of it. Uh, and that part it's hard to teach. That's hard to teach. you know. Uh, that person thinks I want to kill them. That's the trick. Yeah. All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, intention. Intention is a strong. You see that intention, intimidation. Uh, you know that works a lot. But some folks you just can't intimidate. I'm one of those folks. I kind of take it as an insult. Oh, you're trying to fucking intimidate me. Oh, okay, yeah, motherfucker. Okay, all right. I know what's up. Yeah, let's do this. But or I get that I'll show you attitude. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but I mean, I just it's just attitude, right? Uh, and you've seen a lot of that, especially in the streets. The shit talking, and you know, that was about 30 years ago. Yeah. So I mean, we are a class of fucking warriors. Why are they fucking with us? Boxing, intimidation, yeah, yeah. Muhammad Ali, look what he did. I mean, that was brilliant. He got in people's heads so much. Damn, I mean, he had people hot. it's and it's something that goes back a long, long way. Um, let's talk about a guy named Miyamoto Musashi. You guys know who he was? Chinese. He wrote the Book of Five Rings. He was also the Iji Yoshikawa wrote a self biography of him. Yeah, he was a swordsman, right? And in feudal Japan, in the end of feudal Japan, and he was a Japanese swordsman, and there was a lot of fights. What's a belt? You said nothing and it worked. But yeah, so Musashi would have these duels, right? Duels to the death with these masters, absolutely masters. There's this one guy he called Drawing Pole, and this was a common tactic. Is they would have a prescribed time, and you got to be on schedule, right? Okay, at high noon on that island, we're going to fight, and we're going to fight to the death, and these are our rules, and there you go. So Musashi would purposely show up late. Just that part alone would give him the edge. He would show up late to this fight to the death with fucking samurai swords, right? And the other person would be so fucking infuriated. This master, right? This master would be so fucking infuriated. How dare you dishonor me in such a way? Ah! And he would force him to get infuriated and lose his fucking cool. And he would calmly go, gotcha, I win. So it was a common tactic. Uh, you know, Wing Chun was my boxing training. Or well, Wing Chun is cool. If you're going to fight in a phone booth, yeah, absolutely. And I like some of the wing, the hand trappings and the blocks, the blocking and punching, boom boom, and it's a very systematic way of becoming a good master. It teaches you measure. How much measure do you have? It teaches you joint lock manipulation and power. Always. I like the third gate thing. You got your first gate, your second gate, and of course your third gate. Boom, boom, and the wrapping up. Boxing, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It teaches you really good, but boxing is boxing. Boxing is boxing, and boxing is it's the sweet science, right? It's the sweet science, and it's something that's tried and true. Boxing itself is a tried and true method that has been passed down from generation to generation to generation. Yeah, Wing Chun it's a very simple, direct way and very systematic way of breaking everything down and going with it. But Wing Chun it's got its disadvantages too. So that's the thing. If you're a purist Wing Chun man, you're still going to be susceptible to the takedown. If they can get in. If the Wing Chun guy, Redneck Prepper, what's up, brother? We all know that Ip Man, the story of Ip Man, and then of course Bruce Lee was a student of Ip Man. So Bruce Lee was a master of Wing Chun, absolutely, and it was definitely a big basis of his understanding of martial arts, right? And Wing Chun, it's really good for women. Hey, my Linda, how are you doing? Welcome to Lackluster 4. We're talking about Wing Chun. The story is that it was started by a Shaolin nun. A small woman. So Wing Chun, that's where Wing Chun came from. That's its roots. No. Yes. Sometimes. I sleep in. Sleeping in for me is like 8 o'clock. It's up to charity, really. I usually wake up around 3, 4, about 4 or 5. Yeah, normally. And then I have to feed Charity and walk her and everything. And by that time, that's it. I'm up. Yeah. Yeah, so Wing Chun's pretty cool. And I like the Wing Chun movies. You're here to give Billy a hard time. All right. Look out, Billy. Redneck Prepper's here for you. Right on, man. Right on. That's a good run. That's a good run. Badass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I worked. I worked. I trained and I worked. Keto. Keto's cool. Yeah. You're not old. Yeah, here we go. Kung Fu and research for nerds out there. Like Stewart. Boom, throwing it out. Yeah. But I mean, like Billy said, sometimes the most direct way is the best way. So you grab someone, you throw them down on the ground, and you pummel them until they stop moving. That's basically it. And that's worked well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You grab by the throat. Yeah, of course. Yeah, grab by the throat. Yeah. Yep. But our teacher used to do that. Our Sifu. If we caught him off guard, he always went for the throat. Like we're doing some kind of move or whatever. He would just go right for the throat, and he'd go. Yeah. Now you're telling your age. I know them all. Oh, okay, cool. You got to be mean. Yeah, and that's the basic, right? Is if you're met with violence, then you've got to give more violence to overcome the violence that you've been given, right? So that's the idea too, is to be such have such violence of action that you overwhelm whoever's trying to fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? So that's always been the way. You know, they grab you and they then grab a pit bull or something. And Sophia was trained from 6. Oh, badass. Yeah. So I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, we are a fucking multinational race of warriors, and we're facing a non-warrior class who's trying to take over the world, who is actually taking over the world. So they're playing their own little game of strategio and risk and battleship, and be happy and say thank you, thank you. Be happy and say thank you. Yeah, be happy. Mm, I'm out of drink. No. Mm. Oh well, I need to stop drinking anyway. I feel jacked up. Get that monster energy drink in you with some Fireball. Mm. It's just a sleeve of Fireball. It's just a small 1 ounce bottle, so not much. Yeah, what time is it? Shit, I asked. What time is it? Oh. 35. Be the master of your opponent. Be like water, my friend. Be like water. Too late. It's too late. My anger smashes your 6. My anger smashes your from 6 training. Okay. 11:40. Billy's a badass. He's smashing 6-year-olds now. Here we go. 11:40. 1:49. Yeah, I've got 2. What did I say? 2:45. All right, let's see what the real time is. Do I have? I got 2:40. Okay, my phone says 2:40. All right. Yeah. So okay, 11:40, 1:49. You're 10 minutes early, Melinda. Well, an hour and 10 minutes late. You're an hour and 10 minutes late. I don't know why they do that. Well, I do actually know why I do this, because of the sun, right? Yeah. 7:41. Yeah. In the morning? Yeah. No, at night. No, you're at 7:40 at night, which is like, yeah, almost 12 hours ahead of us. Damn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 hours. Yeah. We're 5 hours behind. Does it go clockwise? From the Greenwich. My love supports your weakness. My love supports your. Okay. Yeah. So from the Greenwich Mean Time, does it go around the world clockwise? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I think it does. I am east of you. So you're west. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, that'll tell me everything, right? 1:49, 2:49. Yeah. So that's how it works, right? Right, EKT? Yeah. You're ahead. Yeah. You're starting. You've got the early time. Yeah. So yeah, from the Greenwich Mean Time is where it starts. 24 o'clock, dumbest. All right, okay, brother. Yeah. No fucking shit. Yeah, I know what 2300 means. I know what 0430 means. I know what that shit means. Yeah, indeed I do. Yeah. You're a counting clock now, bro. Yeah. And I've been on here for 2 hours and 44 minutes. So that almost coincides with the time, doesn't it? Yeah. Cool. Very cool. What y'all doing? Knock it off. It's 2:45. What y'all doing? Ah, wow, man. So your EKT is so we're spinning right to left. No, sun rises in the west. You talking to me, redneck? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I've been here for a while, almost a year. I'm kind of digging it. I am absolutely doing well. Doing well. Yep. For now, I'm doing well. But you know, that's just what I'm going to try to do. Is you don't sleep on the weekends. I sleep in on the weekends. Yeah. I sleep in. During the day, I'm up. It's work. You know, I got to wake up early to get her going and then get me going. And then go my day, do my day of work, and come here. You know, take her for another walk, do something, work out, whatever. Yeah, sports stream. Then I can eat. Then I can take a shower, eat, go to bed. You know, then wake up 4:30, 5 o'clock, and start it all over again. So that's my week. Yeah, that's my week. And then weekends this is a long ass weekend for me. I mean, from 12 o'clock Wednesday I was off, and then I don't have to go back to work till Monday. Aim high to east, low to west, 1,000 plus meters. There you go. All right. Are we laying with our heads pointing north, south, or north? All right, y'all trying to be feng shui or feng shui? Yeah, isn't that a thing? That's kind of like your bed is supposed to, your feet is supposed to be to the east, right? And your head is supposed to be to the west? Or is your head supposed to be to the east so you can see the rising sun from the west? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. I like facing north. That's just me. KP north is bad for me. You gotta lay my head down, not up. Oh shit, somebody out there. What's up? Okay, the bars let out. Well, actually, they let out at 1:30, so they east for Muslims. Yeah. Is that their way? They gotta face Mecca. Ah, okay, yeah, they gotta face Mecca. In bed, my feet are to the east, my head to the west. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and I guess that's kind of with the whole feng shui, right? It's the feng shui of things. That's a Muslim law. They always got to be facing east towards Mecca. But, right? I mean, yeah, we know Mecca. Let's talk about that for a minute. This is a controversial thing. Where is Mecca? That's a good question, right? Head to north, your right to northeast. Because Mecca right now is currently at that place. My feet are due west. I guess I'm spinning backwards. Within the box. Exactly. What's in that fucking box? Well, we know in the corner, this is pretty weird, pretty strange, pretty neat. You know, in the corner of the big fucking Muslim box, right? It's supposed to be Muhammad. It's supposed to be the well. Yeah, it's the well. It's a well where there's the body of the great destroyer in it, whatever, and he's supposed to come out and destroy the world. Yeah, that guy. He's in the well. So it's a block covering the well. And then on the corner of it, there's a gold fucking teardrop, right? With a black rock encased in a glass. You know what that is? That's a fucking meteorite that hit it one time. And so it's Allah. And so they enshrined it. And, you know, because a fucking meteorite hit the damn thing. Who knows how many, I don't know, whatever year that was. I don't know. You have to look it up. But Why did they steal Jacob's bones? Damn, they did, huh? I don't know. Jealous, I guess. They wanted some. They wanted some bones. Yeah, but where that's at, Mecca was not the first Mecca. Mm. Hence the split of the Umayyad and the Abbasid. The first Mecca was in a place called Petra, right? And we all know Petra, that's the city that's in a cavernous area, mostly caverns, and it's all religious and caves with these ornate carvings into the stone itself. That's Petra. And Muhammad is the one that started Petra there. And so there was after about 750 AD or whatever, there was two groups that were kind of feuding about who should pay taxes to who. So Petra is underground. And it's not really underground. It's in a cavernous. It's like in a cave. There's only one way into this cave system, this cavern system, like a Grand Canyon, but smaller. But that was the thing, and so the Umayyads and the Abbasid did this and they did that. So this is something that's been going on since 650 AD, or maybe 750 AD, right? And that's the split of the Shiite and Sunni, right? And it's the Umayyad and the Abbasid Caliphate broke away, started fighting amongst each other, right? One went north, one went south, one went into Africa, one went into the Mediterranean. And that's basically what happened. And now they get together and they fucking Shiite, Sunni. Shiite happens. Oh yeah, Sunni. So that's a major contention for them. And if you ask a certain I forget who it is, Umayyad. If you ask a Umayyad and tell him that Mecca is in Petra, he's gonna be very like ooh, so it's that's just the way it is. That's what's been going on over there for thousands of years, hundreds of years, whatever. Yeah. So there you go. There's we didn't talked about the Muslim Umayyad and Abbasid. Very strange, and that rock and the Mecca. Yeah. Okay. I'm not. I'm not EKT. I'm a fool. I'm an intelligent fool. I'm the most brilliant idiot you ever met in your life. But thank you very much, EKT. Thank you very much. I like history. I like some stories. I like learning stuff and learning shit. And remembering, trying to remember things. That's the fun part, is trying to remember all this shit. And I didn't know about it until boom, it came up, and then boom, it was like downloaded, file opened up, and yeah, okay. Well, thank you, Stuart. Yeah, I kind of see it that way too. Just mad. But who knows? Still an idiot. I know I am. I know I'm a fool. I know I'm a fool. I know I'm an idiot. And, that's good. That's good that I know that. I know my boundaries and I know my limitations of myself. So that's good. That's good to know. It's good to know your limitations. That grounding has something to it. I travel a lot and lay my head down in different ways. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big student always. Hit the sheets, mesh. Thank you for dropping more language on me. Thank you very much for dropping by, Sophia. I remember our conversation in the chat where we met in ghettos. Yeah, ghetto. And so yeah, have a good night. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. I'm totally a fool. Foolish things I've done, Sophia. Yeah. But experience is the best teacher, isn't it? It really is. Psst, fire hot. Ouch. you know. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, that hurts. Okay, stop doing that. But you know, I learned the hard way. Yep. So there you go. That's what's up. A worldly man. Yeah, I'm a worldly man. I am actually. You know. Thank you very much, Sophia. Good night. Sweet dreams. I'm a emerald shellback. Yeah. I've been across the equator more than twice, but you know, and the joke also was that I've crossed the prime meridian enough times to, you know, restart the clock. I've been just about everywhere. I've got a map, world map, and I've got little dots on it of places I've been all over the world. So, and you know, you learn some things going all over the place. If it wasn't, you know, I was only there in certain places for not a long time, really. You know, the longest place I've ever been was Okinawa, and that's probably, you know, we were there for a 6-month deployment. And it's overseas, by the way, 6-month deployment. And from there, though, we went to Korea, and we went to Okinawa, Korea, and Australia. So, you know, and back and forth. What they call Westpac. So, but most time was spent in Okinawa. Of course, I spent 4 years in Camp Lejeune, which gave me access to the whole East Coast. And you know, we would take off on a weekend trip and just go anywhere. The Earth is flat. Okay, yeah, sure, absolutely. Okay, great. We got some flat earthers. What's on the other side? What's underneath? That's my question. What is underneath? And is it like a plate that's spinning on a pool stick? You know, is that what's up? I mean, I have been around the world. I didn't ever see the edge of the world. I have been to the end of the world, just to meet the forces in Billyism. Oh, ouch! These gloves sucked. They didn't last too long. Okay, fucker. You're not a flat earther? All right. And what's up, man? Why are you talking about flat earth? I don't care what you talk about. That's cool. Whatever. Yeah, I was... he fell off the earth. Oh, okay. I see y'all going back and forth. And that would be cool. I mean, how if the Earth was flat, how's that? Does it spin like maybe a record player? If that was the case, then maybe if I jumped up, I would go backwards. You know, however fast the Earth was spinning, right? Oh, there's gravity. Yeah, gravity. How do you explain that? Oh, it's a centrifugal force of the spinning of the plate, right? I'm trying to rationalize it. I am trying to rationalize it, redneck. I really am. It's a hard sell, really is. And I know from experience that the horizon is 12 miles away. What happened? I mean, do you get to that point when you're walking to the edge and all of a sudden, whoop, and now you're underneath? Yeah. I remember a movie. What was it called? The horizon's 12 miles away. That is the curvature of the Earth. Every 12 miles, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So the Earth would have to be 24 miles in length, you know, from horizon to horizon. If that was the case, because you know, if it was flat, I could get on the highest point on the left side and look all the way. I mean, theoretically, I could look all the way to the edge on the right side, right? Centrifugal force pushes out. So if it was a centrifugal force, we would go flying off the edge. Huh? It would go, yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah, you know about that. Like you swing in something, you let it go, or you spin it too fast and it flies out. I don't know. Gravity works. Yeah, gravity does work. The Earth is bigger than they think. I don't know. We've pretty we and they we basically know how big the Earth is and everything else. Really down to the fucking centimeter. I mean, to tell you the truth. Uh, so it's a magnet. Yeah, it's a very badass magnet. It's a magnet inside a magnet that's spinning in the opposite direction. So yeah, that's what creates our huge magnetic force field that stops a lot of shit from hitting us. Uh, Unless you include an opposing magnetic force. Yep, Stuart, like say Jupiter, which has a massive magnetic signature. Jupiter, thank you very much, Jupiter. It eats up a lot of asteroids that come our way to kill us. A lot of Earth-ending asteroids get swallowed up by Jupiter's um, massive gravitational field. You want to match wits now? Okay, all right there, Billy. Billy and Redneck are having a war of the wits. Okay, here we go. Damn, I wish I had some popcorn. Y'all be nice though. Be nice. Fairly. Fairly nice. Don't give me a strike. That's all I ask. Back to your corner. Ding ding. And in this corner, wearing how much? 6'2", 245 pounds. Billy, truth be told. And in this corner, Redneck Pepper, I don't know your stats, so please feel free to interject your stats. Yeah, there you go. And with a career 37 and 7 and 4. Billy, truth be told, Redneck Prepper, a career of crickets. So I don't know. If it's a battle of wits, though, it wouldn't really matter about those kind of stats, right? Yes, Susanna. Yeah, for the fourth time, actually. Thank you for stopping by again. Yeah, I know it's late somewhere. It's late here. It's 3 o'clock. Welcome, welcome, Susanna. Definitely check out Susanna with her creation stories of everyone. Yeah, I mean she's including everybody. Uh, Common sense. Oh, is that one of the prereqs? Somebody wake up the sun. Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Let's go. Oh, oh shit. Yeah, I'm doing it. Yep. Oh, rednecks chiming in with the time. Here we go. 2:04. You got 2:04. Yeah. Ah. Frog tater. I can feel it in my voice. I know, Charity. I'm still up. I know. She's not digging this new schedule I'm on. I'm on my weekend schedule. Not the actual time. No. Yeah. Time. I mean, time. What is time? Common sense is not that common. You're right. Really, Klingon princess. It could be something else. Who knows? Or it could be duck season. Yeah. Yeah, that's the time to go duck season. That's when you want to go is that sun up, on the water. It's a feeding frenzy that begins because as soon as that warmth of the sun hits the water, those fish just start and they start activating, and then that's when the ducks just come in, start grabbing them out of the fucking water, and that's when you get to send it. Yeah, or they sit around. Lots of wetlands. Yeah. Wow, that's cool, Klingon. Very cool. I've yet to check out the ecosystem here. We've got an ancestral fowl, migration site here. So we get to see everybody, and the birds of prey. We got the birds of prey that come across. They fly through really high. They go really fucking high, and you don't ever actually see them. They said about at any given moment above your head, there's like 7 or 8. They call them raptors. Birds of prey, big birds of prey here. Every now and then you'll see them come down here and hunt, pick something off. Get a quick snack on their way to Canada or on their way, down south. So there's no shortage of that around here. Yeah, they got them all here. They got all the falcons. They got all the hawks. They got the eagles. They all come through here. All the geese, all the duck. Oh, I'm getting tired, y'all. We got some pretty good fishing going on here too. What's coming here? It's the trout. Yeah, the trout are going to hit the rivers from the lake. Like they've been in the lake this whole time while it's warm, and now they're going to go upstream. So we got like 2 main rivers. We got the Rocky River. What's the trout? I know, right? There's no trouts in South Carolina. Well, there is in the coastal lands, the coastal waters. You got the spotted sea trout, which basically is like a big fucking bass. It's huge. Spotted tail sea trout. Yeah, I think that's his name. Spot tail. We just call it spot tails, but they get fucking huge. It's a type of trout, but these are like freshwater trout. So they hang out in the lake and eat whatever they eat. That eat algae, and then at some time they come out of, they go up one river. I think it's Rocky River, and then they go down the other one, the Cuyahoga River. So yeah, so there's 2 main rivers, and they're very shallow rivers, and sometimes they get caught in the creeks. We got some big creeks around here that come off these main rivers and actually connect. So obviously the canal, but there's locks in that, but they still get them in there. So that's a big thing around here. You'll see a lot of people in waders, fly fishing, boom, boom, boom. I think the trout already came through though. I think it's too late. And then there's the time when parts of these rivers actually freeze because they're so shallow. So there's that. Oh man, Dusty Data, the Dark Prepper, showing off some Atlas bunkers. T.Y. acidified, memory of Kobe Bryant. Okay, Aussie Cossack, priests and Aussie soldiers. Off-grid desert farming. Emergency alert! Emergency alert! Early warning. EWPN, November 27th, mall shooting. Oh, okay, from Prepper Outside the Box. Yeah, okay. All right, that's pretty cool. I'm just checking my updates and clearing them. Your notifications, I get some of those. So they come through like the little pop on the top of my screen. I get a little pop, who it is and what the notification is, and then we go. And I'm like, oh, okay. But then I can pull it down and kind of look at it and go there if I want to. That's pretty cool. Uh, you know. Soon we'll be able to do all this in our head. Ain't that fun? We can do YouTube in our head. I can just be walking around. And just download. Charlie is all I have here. Okay. Yeah. Do they need running, moving water to spawn like striper? That's a good question, Bullfrog. Stuart says no. I was looking to see if the shots were reported came across this headline. Canada released 50 million pounds of maple syrup from reserves due to global shortage. Damn it. What? Wait. Wait. 50 million pounds of maple syrup. Thank you, Canada. No to the YouTube in our heads. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking to Bullfrog. And it struck me funny after all recently. Damn. Dude, I love me some maple syrup. And damn, maple syrup is fucking expensive. It is really expensive. It really is. Yeah, not in my head, right? Guys, remember a show called Continuum? I used to love that show. It was basically about a fairly hot girl that came from the future, and she was a super cop. And she had this like integrated, interfaced, kind of thing going on, down implants and things. She had forensic sight. She could see blood spots. She could see through walls. She could do. It had like she had like super programs and shit. Cutthroat trout need massive runoff to breed. Brown trout need calm. Ah, okay. Continuum. Yeah, and she also had the suit on. She had the suit, and she could turn invisible, and then of course she had weapons on the suit that were integrated. It was like a very shiny cat suit. Yeah, very 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 form flattering for her. She was on some other movies too. She had a weird mold somewhere in her head or something, or near her eye. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but yeah, Continuum, and then she could. But the thing was, there was glitches. There was glitches, and some folks did the same thing, like in a 80 decent maple syrup. North, what's up, brother? Decent maple syrup is $80 a gallon minimum. Damn. Wow. Wow. How about that? What's up, Sean? How you doing? Welcome to Lackluster Fridays number 4. We've just been hanging out, talking shit, doing our thing, getting kicked off of YouTube. It was 40 gallons 40 years ago. Damn. Wow. Oh, man. Yeah, maple syrup, man. I get. Yeah, I mean, it is hard to get. You need maple trees. You do. But there's some maple trees around here. I've heard that people are poaching maple syrup. Yeah, right on. Thank you for stopping by, Sean. Absolutely, man. Yeah, you're north and to the west of me. Yep. Yeah. North even. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, I'm tired. I'm thinking about going to bed now, if I can. You ever get that point where you're tired? You're so tired, you're delirious, but you just can't sleep. You just can't fall out. Brought to hit the hay real soon. Cool people hang out. It is. It is. I mean, there's 11 of us. Damn, there's 11 of us in here. Wow. Just hanging out, talking shit, watching my dumbass talk shit, and do stupid stuff. Uh, yeah. Okay. You know what that is? Shaz addicted to these live streams. I'm not addicted. It helps. So it does help me. Uh, um, it really does. It's kind of like therapy, to tell you the truth. And Susanna, it's Atlas Shelters, uh, is what it is. It's downloaded footage. That's Atlas Shelters. That's his covert. I know the shelter very well because I want one of those shelters. They're the waterproof covert shelters that he sells. Uh, yeah, your memory and therapy. Yeah, absolutely. You spur my memory because I forget everything, and you give me. You're like a muse for my creativity as well. So that helps out as well. I suffer from that. I mean, it's part of the process of having all these TBIs. Uh, no, I'm just saying that Okay, just saying. I know the deal. Not a correction, but I know I've seen it. It's stock footage. You can check them out, Atlas Shelters. I mean, it's pretty cool, and they're somewhat affordable. He's got different models. Uh, Propped open with toothpicks. Not just for you, Shad brother. It helps. Yeah, yeah. We all need it, right? We all need that Stuart. We do. We do. It does help. It really does. It helps everyone. I mean, I know other live streams I've been on and I've been in chat and just had that, that creative connective moment. And it does help. It's good. It's good. Uh, Good for the soul, good for the mind, good for the heart. Mind, body, soul, right? Mind, body, soul, heart. Heart's got to be included. Hey, throw in the third dantian if you want to. That lower dantian. Oh yeah. Yeah, see you in the funny papers. Just want to pop in and say hi. Good night. And thank you very much, North Shore Preparedness. Sean, thank you, brother. Good night, man. Have a good night and journey well. Stay well. Be well. Yeah, I'm pretty delirious. I think it's fun though. I think it's fun. Yep. And that's what we need, man. That's a good thing, Starting at 40K, I think I've been on their website many times. Well, I mean, there's cheaper versions too. Bullfrog, there is. There's smaller ones. I think their cheapest one is like $3,000 to $5,000. It's a small little room. I don't even think it has the part that takes the money is that Swedish air filter. That's the thing that gets you. But it's the best. It's the best. And of course, the covert is the waterproof one, which you're gonna need if you have any kind of water table, especially in Florida. And there, it has to be done right when they dig the hole, or it's gonna either do one of two things, and that's fill up with water, become a swimming pool, or boom, pop up out of the top because there's nothing holding it down or whatever. That happens. The bobber and the water method that does work. We've all heard the stories of somebody putting in a swimming pool in the ground, and the whole thing pops up out of the ground because of the water underneath it. Oh, I know Bullfrog. I know Bullfrog because mine was too, and I was on the coast, on the right coast. And that was my idea, was to get land, get a bunker, build a house on top of it, and live in the bunker as I built the house. That's a plan. It's still a plan. But yeah, you can buy one of those big boys. 40, 50 thou. It's not too bad. I mean, seriously. I think it's 10,000 to install or something like that. It's close to that. 10, 20,000. Depends on what you're doing. You know, And I've seen him do like some. He's starting to do a lot of like three together. Like he made a T. He put two together. No, he just did two. Yeah, he did two big boys together side by side, the square ones, and then he made connected them both, set them, concrete them, poured, uh, and made one tunnel going to the house. And I think that one was shit, like almost close to $200,000 for all that, which is actually really fucking badass. Um, it's actually quite doable. Think if you think about it, you know. Um, but yeah, but you're spending. That's really good though. You're getting a massive structure. It's hard. You got to be careful when you go underground. You really do. There's static. That static. There's that static pressure that pushes the water in. All kinds of pressure, and of course the carbon dioxide poisoning, which is really that's the killer. If you don't have a very good air filtration system, with vents, blowback valves, you're gonna die. You're gonna go in a hole and you're gonna die. Uh, you know, Rising S comes to mind. They had some issues with that, but you know, yeah, Rob at Atlas Shelters, he went back to the 1950s, to what the military was using to build, and their specifications and everything, and that's what he did. And their first was a dome. It was like a concrete dome, which he sells, by the way, which you can make above ground or below ground. I think for I think it's like $10,000. You got a ready-made home right there, everything in it, plumbing and water. You can have your you get a generator, gasoline generator, and he's got a guy which I'm sub to as well, he's a fucking master engineer at off-grid power sourcing. He ties it all together. He runs all your fucking security and all your cable and all your Wi-Fi and all that shit. He figures all that shit out, and he figures out, he figures out the power that you need and the batteries, and because that's big stuff too. I think it's Engineer 775 or 776. I'm not sure, but check him out. That's one smart cookie there. With all the relays and all this and all that. We don't think about that, but he does it. He does it. He does it for him. There a fine line between insanity and genius. Cross it daily. We do. I would have some crazy French drains set up, but it may not be doable. Yeah, you're right. There are safe rooms. Are that expensive? Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. More like Dumber and Dumber, Dumb and Dumber. Okay. Yeah. But I mean, it's and you've seen the they take the Conex box, the container, and they bury it, fill it all up full of food, and come back a month later, and the whole thing is filled with mud. How'd this happen? Static pressure, man. Static pressure. It wasn't waterproof, and it wasn't strong enough. And of course, they rust. They do rust. That's for real. Let's check my power. Okay, I'm at 83%. Okay, that's good. I'm not even plugged up. And I'm gonna have one more of these, right? Yeah, that's him. 775. He is. Really? Yeah, that's his name. Engineer 775. Yeah. Really? He's in South Carolina. Oh, that's cool. I watched some of his stuff, man. And of course I basically got him for a reference. And so when I do finally win the lottery, which is my only fucking way that I'm going to retire, is that then I can call him up, and I call Atlas and go, hey, let's get together and let's build this thing. And that would be it. None of you yet. All right, guys. You know the deal. If we shut down, good night to all of you. But we're gonna walk in here and we're gonna smoke this cigarette here. So you get to look at my face. I find that this works. I'm thinking this works. Mm. Good night, Bullfrog. Yes, good night to you. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out, talking shit, having a grand old time. You guys don't get to see how much I'm moving. Right now I'm doing a Perrier, but yeah, I think if you give it just one picture without a lot of crazy movements, it can't track. It's trying to track everything. So I don't know. That's just my theory. I don't know. Maybe it works. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? Might be something to it. To the bathroom. Change phone setting shads might help. Or just fuck it all up. That's true. Yeah. Yes. Good night, Bullfrog. Take care. Be well. Yeah. Look, little thing I've been doing. I want to go preps. I've been fucking with these things. These damn bladders. Drying them out, cleaning them, seeing which ones work and which ones don't. I actually bought one that does not work. But I have so many of these, and they're so interchangeable. You'll see what I mean here in a minute. Is that this one, which is really cool. It's still leaking. It's got all the really cool Gucci fucking connections. I can take this off. I got this piece over here. This whole cord comes off. And the bladder doesn't leak, but this does. This part right here. So I've been trying to put whatever cap I could find to put on this, and they all leak under pressure. So that sucks. Yeah. I'm going to try something. All right. Can you hear me? All right. Shitting with Shad. No. You can read lips. You can lip read. That's a pretty good skill to know, man. And they actually taught that shit. Back in the day, that was it. You'd sit there with binoculars. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, can you imagine that was your job to work the 38th parallel, and you had a pair of binoculars, and you're trying to catch somebody having a conversation, with a superior officer or something, and you're like, They would have one guy and he's watching and he's trying to, lip read, and he's got somebody that's writing it all down, or he's got a tape recorder. That's how they did that shit. Same thing with surveillance. I think they still do that. Now they make a computer program that can do it. Of course, you got the mics, the boom mic, the directional boom mic. We've all seen that one. And that looks pretty fucking high speed and not conspicuous at all. I'm just going to walk around with this fucking satellite dish, pointing at everybody with earphones. Ooh, oh, yeah. The drone mics. Ooh, yeah, they can hear us. They can hear us from up there. No shit. That's right. They can do it. Oh yeah. That's some shit. Crazy technology nowadays. Let me tell you. Crazy. We live a fully integrated lifestyle, don't we? We are tied in. We are connected. We are absolutely connected. You can get any kind of way that you want it. You know what I'm saying? You can link everything. You can link your fucking refrigerator if you want to your phone. Link your refrigerator to your cell phone or your laptop, and then of course you can share the information. Yell at the moon and F them up for a bit. That would be funny, Stuart. Yeah. Always. Somebody's always listening. Always. That's true, Belinda. Just turn on a freaking, like Metallica. Put some Metallica up there and just blast it constantly. And that's a trick too. If you're gonna play music or video with audio, is to talk over it while it's playing, and so it kind of fucks up the algorithms, and they don't know. It's kind of confusing. You still actually need a human to ascertain. Oh shit, what they're doing, which if it goes for, I think it rarely goes up to human review. They usually just go, algorithm. They might have some poor tech that has to sit there and go, fucking shit. I work for fucking YouTube. Those guys. Just cleaning them out, just going through it. This smaller one is serviceable. But the really badass Gucci one is not. So it came with a really cool pack, hey. It still had some Afghanistan sand in it. And I had it on my kit. I did. I had it on my kit. And it just didn't work out. So I went old school. The old neoprene camo, the neoprene sheath with the skinny, long 100 ounce, bladder in it, and just it velcros at the top. It's very simple. It's all just tied into the webbing. That's it. There's no mole. There's no. It's just tied in. It works. I could get all crazy and bust out the zip ties, and zip, but I want everything to be where I can able to just take it off if I want to. So that's how I've designed all my shit. Maybe I'll do that one day, but I don't know. You get into that time of the times where can't be showing all that crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Let's start throwing accusations at you and shit. Knocks at the door, emails, and all that. So here we go. We're moving again. Moving. I'm going to take you to the kitchen. Oh, I didn't think about that. Light differentiation. That might mess up the thing. I don't know. Hey, Charity. She's right behind me. Getting a cup of water. Yeah, gotta stay hydrated. Yes, indeed. Stay hydrated. What's up, Charity? I know, it's way past your bedtime. Here I am, still fucking around. Keeping you up, got the lights on and shit. Making noises. I wonder what the neighbors are thinking. Oh, fuck. Does this guy ever sleep? No! Help us. Help us now. Here we go. Oh, yes, successful. Moving my butt to bed. Be well all. Hey, good night, Stuart. Thank you very much for stopping by, hanging out with us. You know, are you talking to people? I think so. Especially with all the talking, my throat gets scratchy. Yeah, yeah, it does. It does really. What's up, girl? I know. Yes. Good night. Good night as well, Klingon Princess. Good night, Stuart. Charity. You know, I think I'm gonna go to bed too. I think I should end the stream. Send everybody to bed. Including me and including Charity. I've totally fucked up her circadian rhythms. At your house, are you talking to people at your house? No, Charity. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to everybody. Hey, what's up, girl? Good night, Susanna. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut the screen. Yeah, we're done. We're done. How about that? Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night, Billy. Good night, Klingon, Susanna, Melinda. You know, everybody, Stuart. Who else? EKT, whoever else is in here. Yeah, good night. Good night to all of you. Bullfrogs are gone. Redneck, Billy, Melinda, Susanna, Klingon, Charity. Okay, all right, relax. Good night, all. Thank you very much for stopping by for Lackluster Friday 4. And tomorrow night, 7 p.m., Trial by Axe. Yeah, that's ought to be a good one. This ought to be a really good one. Yeah, so, all right. Bring your A gang. Good night, all. Take care. Be well.